And now, Mystery Theater.
Come in. Welcome. I'm E.G. Marshall. Bleak, lonely, evil. Such are the moors of England, where even today one can go for mile on mile without sight of another house or another human soul, where death-dealing quicksand bogs and mires wait to trap the unwary walker, where many who enter are not seen again, and where some of those who are seen again are strangely changed. For example, Sandy and Jack Burton.
We didn't see it, Jack.
Wrong, Sandy. We did.
We couldn't have. An Elizabethan headsman? An executioner in a black hood with an axe dripping blood? No, I don't believe it.
Sandy, we saw what we saw.
No, we saw what our nerves saw. We saw what that moor out there made us see.
You talk about the moor as if it were a living thing.
A living, breathing, malevolent thing that can kill us if we let it.
Our mystery drama, The Executioner, was written especially for the Mystery Theater by George Lothar and stars Tony Roberts. Few will deny, I'm sure, that weather and climate play a great part in our lives. To a large degree, affect our mood, our nerves. People in warm and sunny climates tend to take life more casually than those where the weather is cold and bleak. What I'm getting at is that one of the characters in the tale I bring you now is not a person, but a moor. Moor. The very sound of the word strikes a note of dread to the soul. Dread, but fascination, too. For believe me, there is a certain allure in evil, a compelling magnetism which some cannot withstand. Two such people were Sandy and Jack Burton.
Jack, how much further to Linton?
20, 30 miles. Not sure.
We'll never make it by nightfall.
We may not make it at all. The road is running with water. I try to go faster than 5 miles or so. The engine gets wet and starts to die. The wiring is soaking wet.
That old farmer was right. We should never have taken the shortcut across the moor. He warned us.
Oh, but honey, I wanted to see the moor. I've never been on a moor in all my life. There's a writer.
There's a writer who's supposed to be on vacation, resting and recuperating from a nervous breakdown.
No.
You promised me. On the plane over, you promised not a stroke of work till we got back from England. What's that?
It's wet wires. I better slow down a bit more.
But all you've been doing since we landed is take notes of this and notes of that. You filled I don't know how many notebooks.
Well, I am a writer, and it's sort of second nature to take notes. Yes, I keep hoping I'll hit on an idea that'll pay off for an article. Even better, a series of articles when we get back home.
All I wish is you just plain stop worrying when you ought to be resting. And you... Oh, Jack.
It looks like we've bought it, as our English cousins say.
You mean we're stuck?
I'm afraid I do. The water on the road's gotten deeper. It's practically a lake.
Well, what'll we do?
Let's see if we can find shelter for the night at that castle on the hill.
What castle and what hill?
That hill over there.
I see a hill. I don't see any...
It's shrouded in fog, but when the fog lifted for a second or two, 5 minutes ago... There! See?
You're right. There is a castle, or it's a house, or something.
You think you can make it that far?
Oh, I'll make it. Anything but spend the night out here in this awful, absolutely awful moor.
Sorry to trouble you, ma'am. My name's Jack Burton. This is my wife, Sandy. Our car broke down on the road below, and I'm afraid we need shelter for the night.
Not here.
But, ma'am...
I said not here.
Oh, now, just a minute.
Jack, don't argue. That man.
I see him, but big as he is, well, never mind. Look, ma'am, we're in a serious situation. Our car is stalled in what's practically become a lake. In common decency, you gotta let us come in.
Running?
Jack, look out! That man...
Now, hold it, chum. All I'm asking... Hey, wait a minute. Get your hands off me!
Dunning, don't hurt him. Just put him out.
Put who out? In weather like this?
Never mind, Dunning. Too late.
Mrs. Drood, what's going on here? Who are these nice young people, and why was Dunning putting them out?
Sir, our car is stalled on the road below, and with night coming on and all, we were hoping you could put us up until morning.
Well, of course we can. Come in, come in. Dunning, close the door. Permit me to introduce myself, Sir Leonard Hastings Brooke, and this is my home, Bodmore Manor. My housekeeper, Mrs. Drood, with whom I shall have a few words later about her lack of hospitality, and this is Dunning, man of all work. He cannot speak. He's a mute, but he can hear well enough and carry out orders. And you, sir?
Jack Burton, and this is my wife, Sandra. We're Americans here on vacation. We were taking a shortcut across the moor to Lincoln.
Yes. You can fill me in on the particulars later. Right now, you both look like drowned rats. A very pretty rat in your case, Mrs. Burton. We must get you both into dry, warm clothes.
You're awfully kind. I can't thank you, and... What was that?
I beg your pardon?
I heard it. I thought I heard...
I heard it, too. Someone screamed.
Oh, just a trick of the wind, that's all.
The wind?
Yes. Howling about these old manor houses, it can sometimes make the strangest and most nerve-wracking noises. Well, I shall look forward to seeing you again at dinner.
If you'll come with me, please.
Oh, yes. Thank you, Mrs. Drood. Jack, that wasn't the wind. That was a scream.
It sure sounded like it.
Oh, Jack. Jack, let's leave.
And go where, Sandy? Where?
And so you see, you're not only dining in what was called the Great Hall in Elizabethan times, but at the very table graced by Her Majesty, the Virgin Queen herself.
Then, if I follow you, Sir Leonard, Bodmore Manor was owned by Elizabeth I?
Her Majesty Elizabeth I. Her Sovereign Majesty.
Oh, well, yes, of course.
Did she use it for any special purpose?
She? Her Majesty used it as temporary quarters while one castle or another was being renovated.
How did it come into your family, Sir Leonard?
Well, it was a gift from Her Majesty to the first Sir Leonard Hastings Brooke when he was knighted in 1584.
For performing some worthwhile service, I'm sure.
Worthwhile? Special might be a better word, or distinctive, or peculiar.
Peculiar?
My ancestor, the first Sir Leonard, was special executioner to Her Majesty.
Executioner?
Head chopper, you might say. Little family joke.
Oh.
And many of his victims, I suppose, I should say Her Majesty's victims, were dispatched right here at Bodmore.
I thought that most, if not all, executions took place at the Tower of London.
Oh, most of them did, especially when a public beheading was considered useful. But there were times, too, when Elizabeth found it politic to remove certain malcontents, hotheads, other threats to her power in secret. And here at Bodmore Manor was where those executions were carried out.
Oh, let's scream. There it is again.
That was a scream, Sir Leonard. Not the wind playing tricks. It was a scream, wasn't it?
I didn't want to admit it the first time. Indeed, Mr. Burton, I hoped it was nothing more than the wind, but since you and your wife have heard it a second time...
You heard it too, didn't you? You all heard it.
Oh, no. Only those on whom the curse of Bodmore is about to fall ever hear it. It's the scream of someone about to be beheaded, just before the axe falls.
You didn't hear that scream?
Oh, no.
Mrs. Drood?
I didn't want you to stay here.
The curse of Bodmore, what happens?
Nothing, if you follow orders.
What orders?
There is a room, the room at the far east end of the corridor where your own bedroom is, that you must never go into.
Okay, but why not?
Do not go into it, that's all I tell you. The room is locked, but there have been those who forced the lock and came to a sorry end. I warn you, don't try to enter that room.
What's in the room, Sir Leonard?
Believe me, Mr. Burton, it's best you not know.
Can it be that horrible?
Oh, my dear, horrible to you is but a word. On my 21st birthday, my father took me to that room and showed what is in it, and horrible became to me actuality. I beg you, as you value your sanity, as you value your life, stay out of that room.
Jack? Jack?
Here, honey, by the window.
What are you doing over there? Why aren't you in bed?
Oh, just looking out at the moor, thinking.
The rain stopped. And there's a moon.
With black clouds scudding across it.
What had you been thinking about?
Well, not thinking exactly. Wondering's more like it. Wondering about this whole freaked out setup.
Sir Leonard and Mrs. Drood?
I'm wondering, could I do an article if I can find the right handle? Did we hear that scream? Really hear it? Or was it just the wind?
Well, Sir Leonard said...
I know, but... Well, was he maybe just taking advantage of the circumstances, us thinking we'd heard a scream?
But why would he?
I don't know. That's what I've been sitting here trying to figure out. All I can come up with is that he's playing some kind of childish game.
He doesn't act like a child.
No, but...
Come on to bed.
No, you go on and on. I'll sit up for a while yet.
Jack, what are you up to?
Up to? Me?
That room at the end of the corridor.
Now, whatever gave you the idea that I would...
Jack!
Honey, it would make one terrific article. If there is anything in that room, something really horrifying or whatever, or even if there isn't, the experience we're having here right now, I mean, the car stalling, Bodmore Manor being Liz the One's private execution place, the curse, the whole bit. I mean, I can sell it like that when we get back.
You are not supposed to be working. Dr. Delmar warned you.
And sent me his bill at the same time. Now, you don't pay that kind of bill, and a few others that are bugging me, by resting.
All right, let's go.
Well, you don't have to go.
I have to. Now, question. Sir Leonard said the room is locked. How do you propose to open it?
Simple. You've forgotten that article I did on safecrackers and lockpickers.
You're right. I had forgotten. All right, if you're ready.
Come on. Well, coming?
Just the sight of that long corridor. All those suits of armor lining the walls.
Look, go back to bed and I'll...
No, go ahead. I'm with you. Jack, look at this.
Yeah, it's something, isn't it? A big glass case filled with clothes worn in the 16th century, I guess.
There's no need to guess. Look at that one there. If that wasn't worn by Elizabeth I... Jeweled high stand-up collar, flounced sleeves sewn with semi-precious stones. Oh, Jack, Elizabeth herself wore that.
Yeah, I guess she did. But look, it's the inside of that room down there that I want to get... What's that?
I don't know. I thought I heard
It sounds like someone's...
coming from the end of the corridor. Jack, look.
What? Where?
There, walking through the patch of moonlight, walking towards us.
No. Oh, no!
What is it that Sandy and Jack see? Wish I could tell you. Matter of fact, I could, but there's a place for everything, and everything in its place, I say. I'll return shortly for Act 2. Now we're in the Burtons' room at Bodmore Manor. It's a little past 3 in the morning, and as you can see, Jack is trying to revive Sandy, who fainted, I guess. But come, stand with me here by the window for a moment and look out across the great mysterious moor. Silent as a grave in moonlight, brooding, waiting. For what? For whom?
Come on, Sandy. Come on, snap out of it, honey.
Jack, what?
Here, drink this.
Oh, Jack, I fainted.
I don't blame you.
Oh, it was gruesome, horrible. I've never seen anything like it. If I really did see it.
You saw it. We both saw it. An executioner, a headsman, black hood, black doublet and hose, and the axe, gleaming silver in the moonlight with blood, ruby red, dripping from it.
And coming straight toward us down that corridor out there. Oh, what happened after I fainted?
He vanished.
Vanished?
Maybe he just slipped away into the shadows.
But, Jack, was it a ghost, do you think?
I don't know. It could be we...
Oh, Jack!
Easy. Who's there?
Mrs. Drood.
Oh, that awful woman with her jet black hair pulled back and that long white face.
Would you open the door, please?
Yes. Yes, of course. Yes?
May I come in?
Well...
Thank you. Are you all right now, Mrs. Burton?
Oh, yes. How did you know I wasn't all right?
Nothing goes on in this house I don't know. I know the dangers that lurk here, the mind-shattering things that can happen. That's why I've come to warn you again.
Again?
Sir Leonard warned you at dinner. Warned you to stay away from that room at the end of the corridor. I knew, even as he warned you, that he was arousing your curiosity, that at the first opportunity you'd try to find out what lies behind that locked door. That's what you did, didn't you?
Yes.
Take care. Don't do it again. If you do, you may not leave Bodmore Manor alive.
We are in danger of death?
Nothing less.
I don't understand.
No need to understand.
But
You saw the headsman, did you not? The headsman with his axe dripping blood?
Yes.
Count yourselves fortunate that you only saw him. That you still bear your heads on your shoulders.
Still... Are you saying there's a murderer in this house?
Am I telling you something you didn't already know? Didn't already feel? Haven't you felt its loathsome presence?
Who? What are you talking about, Mrs. Drood?
The moor. The moor, child. It more than surrounds this old manor house, this house that reeks of blood. Its poisonous fog slipping under doors, through cracks. Smell it. The dampness, clammy and mouldering as the grave. Bolt your door, and do not leave this room till I come for you in the morning. Under no circumstances leave it.
The dame is spaced out. A yo-yo.
Bolt the door.
Okay. But if she thinks she can keep me from finding out what's in that room...
She doesn't have to.
What?
I'm keeping you from that room. I'm keeping you in this room until morning.
Oh, Sir Leonard.
I've been waiting for you, Mrs. Drood. What are you doing out of your quarters at nearly 4 in the morning?
What are you doing in my quarters at nearly 4 in the morning?
The Queen has sent word that she wishes to be present at the next execution. Her chambers must be put in readiness, and all else required for her comfort. See to it.
Of course.
I've already instructed Dunning as to the axe. I want it sword blade sharp.
It will be. You can depend on Dunning.
What troubles me is, can I depend on you, Mrs. Drood?
Have I ever given cause for doubt, Sir Leonard?
Not until now. Take heed, woman. Her sovereign majesty, Elizabeth Regina, demands unswerving loyalty of her subjects. I warn you, try no more to save another's head, lest your own be forfeit. Well, is your car, Burton? None the worse for wear, I should think.
Yeah, if the wires have dried out, Sir Leonard.
See if it will start, Jack.
Right on.
We figure Linton to be about 30 miles away, Sir Leonard, according to our map.
30, give or take a few. You should be there in an hour.
Oh, less than that. 30 miles?
It's more like 60 on this road, Mrs. Burton. I say, Burton, your car sounds a bit sick.
It certainly doesn't sound good. I'm going to have a look under the hood.
The hood?
Oh, the bonnet. I can't find anything wrong under the bonnet. I'll give her another try.
You know, Mrs. Burton, I'm rather hoping your husband won't get the car started.
Why?
I lead rather a lonely existence out here, and I shall be sorry to see you go. Be more than delighted to have you stay, you know.
Well, that's awfully kind of you, Sir Leonard. I wish we could, but we do have a schedule to keep to. In fact, we'd better. We're booked on a flight out of Heathrow next Monday.
It's no go. I mean, she just won't start, and there's no sense in wearing down the battery. These wires have got to dry out.
Well, schedule or no schedule, Mrs. Burton, looks as if I'll have the pleasure of your company at least through luncheon. And if my stars are right, perhaps through, dinner, too.
Well, it seems that way.
I'll hurry on up to the house and tell Mrs. Drood she'll have preparations to make. You two can saunter along at your leisure. Enjoy the morning.
All right, Jack. Level.
Level?
What did you do to the car?
Me? To the car? What do you...
I know you, husband mine. I know you all too well. You're going to find out what's in that room if it's the last thing you do.
Sandy, I have to. I mean, there's something really hairy going on here, and I'm going to get to the bottom of it, because if I don't, no editor will buy the article I intend to write.
I don't care whether the editor...
I do. I've been out of circulation too long. Lord knows how many contracts I've lost, and heaven knows we could use the dough. Now, I've got a hot article in the palm of my hand, Sandy, and I mean to play it for all it's worth. Now, no more talk. That's the end of it.
I hope you're right.
What?
I hope it isn't just the beginning. The beginning of something I'd rather not think about.
Oh, Mrs. Burton, I saw you sitting out here on the terrace. Brought you a cup of tea.
Thank you, Mrs. Drood. How very thoughtful of you.
Not at all. Sir Leonard tells me your husband couldn't get the car started and you'll be spending the night with us.
Yes.
Well, if you must, you must. Can I get you anything else?
Oh, thank you, no. The tea's enough.
In that case, I'll...
Mrs. Drood,
Yes.
what you said last night, in the middle of the night, about the moor, what exactly did you mean?
If you need ask the question. I cannot answer.
I don't understand.
Some things in life can't be put into words. There are things of the spirit, beyond words. Look out at the moor now, with the sun all rose and gold, setting in the west. What does it look like to you? What feelings does it bring to you?
Why, it looks quiet, beautiful, serene, lovely.
Yes, but within the hour, when the sun is gone, and the mists begin to rise from the boglands, and the moonlight plays strange tricks, it will be anything but quiet and beautiful and serene. It will be pure evil. Mrs. Burton, I strongly suspect that if your husband wanted to, he could get your car started. Take my advice. Persuade him to do so. And then leave Bodmore Manor. Leave as quickly as ever you can.
11. Now's as good a time as any, I guess.
If I could only make you listen to reason.
I am listening to reason, but mine, Sandy, not yours. Now, I'm the one in this family who has to make the bread.
Oh, you don't think I'm going to let you go there alone?
I would rather. If you hadn't fainted last night, I might have found out then what's going on here.
Don't worry, I won't faint. Not this time.
No, I can't be sure of that, Sandy, and I've got to find... What is that?
Drums. Sounds like muffled drums.
Muffled drums?
Yes, I've read somewhere that they were used just before someone was executed, beheaded. Elizabethan times, I mean.
Let's go. Jack, that sound is coming from the other end of the corridor, from that room. Whatever's going on, now is the time to see what it is. Come on. Now, quiet. Try not to make any noise.
This corridor. It's so dark. It's so full of shadows. Smells.
It's coming from that room, all right. The drums. Shh. Listen. What's that?
It's voices.
I know, but... Sandy, the door, look. It's ajar. Thin crack of light. You can see it.
Yes.
I'm going to see if I can open it quietly.
If you have no last words, place your head on the block.
Please accept the small bag of gold pieces, Executioner. Dispatch me quickly, I beg you.
It shall be done. There now, your head. Place it on the block so it lieth properly.
Yes.
Jack, look. It's a beheading. Woman with her head on the block.
When I stretch out my hands,
The executioner.
that will be my signal for you to strike.
Axe raised.
Now.
He strikes.
Oh! Head! Rolling around on the floor. Oh, Jack, you... Oh.
What's that? That's out. What? Master Dunning, we are observed. That man standing in the door. Seize him.
No, wait, now, listen.
Seize him, Master Dunning. Seize him. And bring him to the block.
I don't want you to worry. Jack and Sandy Burton are going to come out of this all right. What intrigues me, and should intrigue you, is not that they will escape, but how will they escape the headman's axe? The truth is that if it hadn't been for some quick thinking on Sandy's part, some of the quickest thinking on record, well, back in a minute for Act 3. In a manor house that dates back to Elizabethan times, a frightful scene is taking place. A beheading. Ignoring the orders of Sir Leonard Hastings Brooke, owner of Bodmore Manor, and the warnings of Mrs. Drood, Jack and Sandy Burton dared to open the door of that forbidden room. To their horror, for on the very moment of opening it, they saw the great axe of a headsman fall and cleave the head from the body of its victim.
That man standing in the door. Seize him, Dunning, seize him, and bring him to the block.
No, stay your hand, Dunning.
Mistress Drood, you dare countermand an order I have given?
Nay, Sir Leonard, I dare but entreat that you give a moment's thought to what you are about to do.
Dunning, fetch him here.
I say hold.
You forget yourself, mistress.
Nay, sir, you forget who I am.
Who are you, then?
Minerva Drood, First Lady in waiting to Her Majesty. I represent the Queen in her absence, and I have the right to give orders as she might do were she here.
Well, it's the first time I've ever heard of such a right.
Your ignorance, sir, will not protect you from Her Majesty's wrath, should you dare take my entreatment lightly.
But, well, there stands Sir Jonathan Burton, a traitor to England and to her sovereign majesty, if ever one lived.
Jack, he's pointing at you.
Not proven.
Not proven.
He has not even been put to the question.
Yes, but I thought... Well, never mind. I shall look into this at once. Come, Dunning. We must consult the records. You, Mistress Drood, remain here with the prisoners.
But, Sir Leonard...
Do as I bid you, madam. Dunning, come.
Mrs. Drood, what in heaven's name is this all about?
Use your eyes, Mr. Burton, and I think you'll have the answer for yourself.
Jack, that figure kneeling at the block, it's...
A dummy. As you can see, a storefront mannequin dressed in Elizabethan clothes. The head, just a dummy's head.
The executioner, the headsman in the long black hood. That was Sir Leonard?
Yes.
Is he crazy?
Again, yes.
Oh, good Lord.
Nothing to be alarmed about, Mrs. Burton. In any case, not until now. But I'm afraid he's begun to take a turn for the worse.
Yeah, but what's just happened here? I don't get it.
Let me explain. Bodmore Manor was, as Sir Leonard told you at dinner last night, a secret place of execution used by Elizabeth I. Sir Leonard, of course, knew this when he inherited the estate on his 21st birthday. You see, he had never been what you might call mentally stable. Learning he was the descendant of a headsman was all it took to send him over the edge.
He's harmless, you said?
Yes, or has been till now. Until now, when these seizures came on him, about every 3 months or so, we put on the little act you just saw. I would pretend that an order of execution had come from Elizabeth. Sir Leonard would get dressed in the headsman's outfit, the original, by the way, and we'd go through this mock beheading even to the sound of muffled drums, recorded on tape, incidentally.
Good heavens.
Yes, it's all rather mad and ghastly, but harmless. Till now. Now I can't be sure, but I think his mania has begun to make more violent demands on him.
In other words,
Beheading a dummy doesn't seem to satisfy him anymore. He remains restless, unsatisfied. I don't like to think this, but I'm beginning to fear that He's returned. Sir Leonard.
I am in your debt, good mistress. There is nothing in the records to indicate that Sir Jonathan has been put to the question.
You see?
And so we must put him to the question. Master Dunning is at this moment preparing the Star Chamber.
A Star Chamber trial?
Is that not what Her Majesty would wish?
I suppose so.
As for you, Sir Jonathan, found guilty or not guilty, you will at least have the comfort of knowing you were accorded the highest honor of trial in Her Majesty's own tribunal. Come, sir, to the Star Chamber. Is it not true that you, Sir Jonathan, allied yourself with my Lord Essex in his abortive attempt to seize the reins of government, the attempt which cost him his head?
Not me, Your Honor.
Oh, you laugh, sir.
In God's name, be serious.
And address me as, what was it? Your Honor. Well, either you will show proper respect to this court, sir, or it will go hard with you.
Now look, Sir Leonard.
Be serious, and it's my lord.
Jack.
My lord, I didn't mean to upset you, and I'm sorry. Won't happen again.
Well, you see to it. You, deny any allegiance to my Lord Essex?
I do, my lord.
And what of your association with Sir Mortimer Shawcross?
Sir Mortimer Shawcross? I've never heard of him.
Ho, 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 ho. You've never heard of Sir Mortimer Shawcross? Why, you serious man, or are you again showing contempt for this court?
My lord, I assure you that...
This court has heard enough. I pronounce you guilty.
Well, okay. I'm guilty.
And such being the findings of this Star Chamber, you are hereby sentenced to be executed at dawn tomorrow morning. Dunning, take the prisoner to the place of execution there to wait the headman's axe at dawn. I shall retire to rest until that time.
Oh, look, wait a minute, Dunning. Come on now, Dunning, no rough stuff. Play acting is play acting. This is going too far.
Mrs. Drew!
Warned him it isn't play acting anymore.
Look, if it isn't play acting, damn it, Dunning, let go of me. What is this?
The real thing, you foolish man, the real thing.
You and Lady Sandra will remain here while Sir Jonathan's execution is carried out. Within, I assure you, the next hour.
I beg you, entreat you.
Beg not, entreat not, it will gather you no recompense from me.
Oh, Mrs. Drood, what are we to do? What am I to do?
Keep our heads about us to begin with. Sir Leonard, poor man, has gone completely insane, no question of it now. This time it won't be a store mannequin he beheads. It'll be the real thing.
Jack!
If only he'd listened to me, left well enough alone.
Well, he didn't. That's beside the point now. The point is we've got to save him.
How? We're no match for him and Dunning, even if we could get out of here.
Oh, we can get out. That's no trick.
What?
I read an article of Jack's some years ago on safe cracking and lock-picking, that sort of thing. That bolt on the doors will be a piece of cake with a charge card.
A charge card?
I think I can slip that bolt with one of my plastic charge cards. But then what do we do?
Cross that bridge when we come to it. Well?
It's coming. The bolt is moving, but
You've been almost an hour at it, and you said it would be simple.
I also said I'd only read Jack's article. I never tried it out. The bolt's slipping. We'll get this door open all right.
The drums. The muffled drums. Mrs. Burton, I can tell you, you have 10 minutes. 10 minutes before that axe falls.
Now, look, you two, this joke has gone far enough. Dunning, take it easy, will you? The straps are biting into me.
Listen not to him, Dunning. Bind him tightly, tightly.
You're crazy, Sir Leonard. You have gone stark raving mad.
No, Sir Jonathan.
My name is Jack Burton. I am an American, a writer.
You are a traitor, sir, and as such you shall die. Good, Dunning, good. Bring him to the block.
To the block?
Sir Leonard, open this door.
Who knocks?
Miss Drood.
Mistress Drood.
Not Mistress Drood. Mrs. In heaven's name, come to your senses. Don't you realize what you're doing?
Sandy, save me. They bound me with straps. They're laying my head on the block. This nut, he's pulling that black hood over his head.
Mrs. Drood, he's going to kill Jack. That madman is going to chop off my husband's head if we don't stop it. We've got to stop it.
How? Tell me how.
I don't know. Wait. The costumes. Mrs. Drood, the costumes.
Costumes?
In the glass case. Queen Elizabeth's gown, the one with the high neck and the jewels.
What of it?
Get it!
I can't. The glass cases are locked.
We'll break the... Oh, never mind. I will.
Help me, please! Please help me!
What are you doing? What good can those
Stop
costumes...
talking and help me get this on. Quick, Mrs. Drood, quick!
Help me! Sandy, help! Dunning! Don't let him do this! He's crazy, can't you see that? He's gone right out of his head. Dunning! Sandy! Mrs. Drood! Help me!
Open up! I, Elizabeth of England, call on you to open this door.
What was that?
You hear me, Sir Leonard? It is your queen who speaks. Open this door.
Dunning! It is Her Majesty. She's here. Open the door, man. Open it! Your Majesty. Your gracious Majesty.
What find I here? What knavery is this?
Well, Your
Put
Majesty...
down that axe this instant. Put it down, I say, or your own head shall fall beneath it. Put it down.
Yes, yes. Yes, of course, Your Majesty. I wished only to obey Your Majesty, to do my duty, to send from this world a traitor who threatened your...
Traitor? Sir Jonathan Burton, a traitor? Are you mad? I have no more loyal subject, no dearer friend than this man whose life you would have taken. Fool, leave at once, be gone.
But Your Majesty...
Go!
I go. I go.
Sandy, you saved my life. But that costume...
It's the one in the glass case, Jack. The one Elizabeth herself wore. And it suddenly struck me. No, God gave me the idea that only Elizabeth herself could stop Sir Leonard. It was as simple as that.
Simple, perhaps. Brilliant, definitely. Mr. Burton, your wife has told me that you are a most accomplished writer, but somewhat inclined to have things your way. May I give you a word of advice?
Right now, I'll take anything.
Have things your way if you must, but listen to others, especially your charming and decidedly practical wife. A bit more than you have in the past. Otherwise...
Otherwise? Otherwise what, Mrs. Drood?
You may indeed lose your head.
A strange story? Yes. Incredible? Definitely. True? Well, I can personally vouch for its authenticity. How? Now what have I got myself into? You see, the truth is that before I became an actor, I was a writer. No, now, wait a moment. I didn't say I was Jack Burton. I didn't say that at all. I'll be back shortly. All right, then. The truth will out. I was Jack Burton. Pen name. Real name, well, you know it. No matter. Important thing, you enjoyed my story. I hope you did anyhow. And another important thing, very important to me, I've still got my head. I do, don't I? Our cast included Tony Roberts, Marion Seldes, Jacqueline Brooks, and Arnold Moss. The entire production was under the direction of Hyman Brown.
This is E.G. Marshall inviting you to return to our Mystery Theater for another adventure in the macabre. Until next time, pleasant dreams.
And now, Mystery Theater.
Come in. Welcome. I'm E.G. Marshall, shepherd of this far-flung flock that assembles regularly at this time and in this place to indulge in our mysterious devotions. While might may not make right, it can and often does make just about everything else. In a very real sense, the story of our alleged civilization is a story that has been created by armed men. Although the eminent Mr. Bulwer-Lytton may have said that the pen is mightier than the sword, it should be noted that he used a knife to sharpen his quill. And after all, when you come to think of it, our country, and practically every other country in the world, still spends more money for guns than for almost everything else put together.
Any special orders today, Frank?
Nothing. It's quiet. This should be one of them nice, peaceful days, a policeman's delight.
Yeah, I hope so, Frank.
Anything wrong, Eddie?
Well, is it possible to know when the last day of your life has arrived?
No, it isn't possible.
I got this funny feeling.
Yeah?
Right now, if I close my eyes, I see myself walking the beach. A guy with a gun is running out of a store. I yell, halt. He turns, he shoots at me.
You want to go on sick call?
No, I get this feeling every day.
Eddie, you're the most sensible guy in the precinct.
It's just a crazy feeling. And it always passes. Except today.
Except today, what?
Nothing. Nothing. I'll be okay. I know I'll be okay.
Our mystery drama, Just One More Day, was written especially for the Mystery Theater by Sam Dan and stars Theodore Bickel. His name is Edward Mason, and this is the early morning of a very special day in his life. To each of us, there comes a final day, from time to time. A last day, a day which marks a divide. And today is one of those special days for Eddie, because it is the last day that Eddie will spend as a police officer. This is the 9,855th day that Eddie has been on the force, and it marks a total of 27 years. Every routine act that Eddie performs today is something that he will do for the last time. Checking in, standing muster, walking his beat, making his reports, and checking out. But today, there may be one act that Eddie will be called upon to perform for the very first time in 9,855 days. For the first time in 27 years.
Morning, darling.
What are you doing so early?
Oh, I heard you stirring around.
Sorry I woke you.
So I figured I'd come out to the kitchen and put up the coffee.
Yeah.
Oh, what's the matter, Eddie?
Oh, nothing.
Same dream, huh?
Yeah, same dream. I've been dreaming that dream now for, I guess, for the last 6-8 months. But it's never been so real.
You know what you ought to do with that vivid imagination of yours, Eddie?
I'm sitting in Mom's candy store, eating a dish of ice cream, vanilla, with strawberry syrup.
You should become a writer, Eddie.
I'm aware of how creamy white that ice cream is, and the strawberry syrup is red, like blood.
Maybe go back to school. Take a writing course.
Usually you don't dream in such sharp detail, you know? And then there's this kid. He's maybe 17, 18. One of the local punks. His name is Tommy. Comes running in.
Oh, Eddie, it's only a dream.
He yells, "There's a guy next door in D'Angelo's. He's got a gun." I rush out of the candy store, and I hit the street. There's this guy with a gun in his hand, and I yell, "Halt!" But he doesn't. He spins around and he fires.
And what happens?
I don't know. The shot. It's the loudest shot I ever heard in my whole life. Always wakes me up.
Eddie, call in sick.
Nope. Not on my last day.
But you got the time off coming.
Myra, honey, I'm going to put in my 27 years fair and square. Hey, turn on the radio. Let's hear the news.
Oh, the radio?
Yeah, the radio.
Oh, I can't.
Why? What's the matter?
It's broken.
It is?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I was getting up just before. I thought I heard it.
Well, you did. But it just quit all of a sudden.
Well, let me see if I can fix it.
Take my word for it, Eddie.
Come on, Myra. What is it you don't want me to hear?
Now, Eddie.
I'll know about it sooner or later.
Well, I was hoping it would be later.
Tell me what it was.
Well, a cop was shot early this morning. A holdup in an all-night cafeteria.
Who?
Kohler. George Kohler. Did you know him?
You knew him, too. His father was the first partner I had on the force, Henry Kohler.
Oh.
He handed me the phone book.
Oh, okay.
I think the kid was with the Southwest Precinct.
Now, Eddie, I want you to listen to me.
Southwest, here it is.
Oh, Eddie, please, don't go in today. Eddie, I'm afraid.
Myra, take it easy. Sergeant Rowland, I'm Patrolman Edward Mason with the 25th Precinct. About Georgie Kohler, I called to see if he needs blood. Oh. Yeah, sure. Kid died an hour ago.
Eddie.
I think I better leave now.
But you haven't even had your breakfast.
Well, it being the last day and all, I want to get in early.
Eddie, watch yourself.
You know, that's what you always say, and that's what I always do.
You know, Eddie, I thought sure the captain was going to make a little speech this morning.
About what?
Oh, about this being your last day and all.
Yeah, well, I asked him not to.
I'll miss you, Eddie. I'll tell you. I think you're the best cop I ever knew. How come you wind up after 27 years just pounding the beat?
I like the beat, Frank. You get to know the people, you get to be involved.
That's where I disagree, Eddie. It's a job. All I want to do is put in my 8 hours and get home. Especially now I'm getting married.
Congratulations, Frank.
Look at what she gives me for a wedding present. She says to me, "Honey, I want you well taken care of."
I must say, it's an unusual gift, a revolver.
How can you just call this a revolver? It's like calling the Mona Lisa a picture. It's a custom-made .38 special. That butt isn't mother of pearl. It's pure ivory. The engraving. It's a work of art. Feel the balance. Here, trigger it. What do you say?
All I can say is I wish we didn't have to carry guns.
Are you nuts? How can you be a cop and not carry a gun?
Cops don't carry guns in England.
You're kidding.
The cops there don't carry guns. So most of your criminals don't carry guns either.
Look, Eddie, the very fact that you got that revolver riding on your hip, don't it give you a sense of security?
No.
Oh, come on. All the times in the past 27 years that you had to go to the holster, where would you be if there was no gun there?
But I've never gone to the holster, Frank. Never.
What?
That's right, Frank. Never.
Are you telling me you've been a cop 27 years and not once in all that time did you ever have to draw your gun?
In 27 years, I never have been forced to fire a single shot.
I can't believe it. You got an arrest record as good as any man in the precinct. Some of your collars have been real rough characters. And you say you never went for the gun?
I never once went for the gun.
Well, how do you bag half of these guys?
Been lucky, I guess.
That has got to be the most single, sensational streak of luck.
And I'll only hope it'll go on for one more day. That's what I'm praying for, Frank. Just one more day. Hello, Tommy.
What do you want, copper?
What do you want, Tommy?
Well, it's a public street, ain't it?
No, not exactly public. It's an alleyway used as a loading dock for this warehouse. You got any business here?
Well, I'm just passing through.
You wouldn't by any chance be casing the joint.
Me?
Figuring on maybe a little break and entry tonight.
Would you stop me like this if I was a rich old guy? Now, you see, it's the poor and the downtrodden that get pushed around by the law.
Against the wall here, Tommy.
What do you want to frisk me for? I'm clean.
Not quite, Tommy. How about the shiv?
Well, I gotta protect myself, don't I?
The law will protect you, Tommy. Well, I'll just hold on to this and you won't be tempted to get into trouble.
Is that all, Santa Claus?
Why don't you go back to school? Get yourself an education.
Are you for real?
It's the only way, Tommy.
You're breaking my heart.
Don't you want to get anywhere?
No, sir, not me.
Why not?
Well, I guess I'm like you, Eddie. Where did you ever get? You put in 27 years and you're still a uniform cop. Now, I can understand it if you were making money down here. But you're too dumb to even shake down the storekeepers.
Okay, punk, beat it.
I understand you're retiring tomorrow, Eddie, and all you got is your pension. And you're telling me to be smart?
I said beat it.
Well, good morning, Eddie.
Good morning, Mom.
Eddie, maybe you better come into the store for a minute.
What is it, Mom?
Well, I don't know. I got a funny feeling.
You too?
What do you mean, me too?
What? Nothing.
I was opening up the store this morning. You know, Benny's got the sciatica.
Hey, did he go see this doctor I told you about?
Did he ever go see a doctor in his life? So I just put out the papers on the stand, and this man, a youngish man, maybe 30 years old, he picks up a paper, throws down some money, walks away.
What about him, Mom?
I don't know. His face was familiar.
In what way?
Well, you know me, I'm always looking at the papers. I recognized him. Some gangster, you know?
Gangster?
Yeah, crook. A hold-up man. I seen that face in the papers. But I can't remember the name.
Wait a minute. In what connection would you have seen him in the paper?
Well, like, maybe, a man that escaped from jail.
Try and think, Mom.
I'll try, but it ain't no good. You know me, Eddie. Let something once fly out of my head, and wild horses couldn't drag it back. Benny, he says the same thing. But you know who could tell you?
Who?
This kid, Tommy. He eats breakfast with me here every morning. What can I do? The father's a drunk, and the mother, ugh. Tommy seen him, too. So I says to Tommy, Tommy, do you know who that is? And he says, no, I don't. But I could tell by the way he said, no, I don't. The answer was, yes, I do.
Tommy, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Maybe I can get it out of him.
Eddie, don't bother with it.
What do you mean, don't bother with it?
Well, in the first place, he ain't gonna tell you. And in the second place, it's your last day. On your last day, please, don't look for trouble.
Come on in.
Lucas, I heard you busted out of the slammer. How'd you work it?
Let's get down to business, Jesco.
That's what I like about you, Lucas. You're sociable.
I called you because I need a wheelman, and you're the best there is.
I used to be modest, but why fight it?
You work 20, maybe 30 minutes, tops. You get 25%.
Of what?
Come over by the window. Across the street. On the corner, you got a candy store. Next to it, see the sign? D'Angelo's Jewelry. That's it.
You mean you want to knock off a jewelry store, a little neighborhood ice parlor? Well, it's been great talking to you, Lucas. See you around, if the fuzz don't bag you.
What's wrong with it?
What's wrong with it? What do you think he's got in there, the Koh-i-Noor diamond, for crying out loud? All right, say you can empty 'em out. What do you get? A bag full of cheap rings and watches, and you gotta fence every penny, and pennies is all a fence will give you.
I don't want what's on a counter or on the shelves.
Oh, what do you want?
What's in a safe? He's holding $500,000 worth of uncut diamonds.
How do you know?
He's holding them for some guys that smuggle them out of South Africa.
Where'd you get the tip?
The guy's in jail with me. Done him a good turn, so he give it to me. And I know where I can get $250,000 for the ice. Your cut, $50,000. You want me to keep talking?
I'm all ears, Lucas.
What time you got on your watch?
8:45.
Right now. The cop on the beat's gonna walk out of the candy store. Watch. See?
Yeah, there he goes.
He's gonna go in the jewelry store. See? And he'll be there exactly 2.5 minutes.
How do you know?
I've been watching this cop 8 hours a day for more than a week. I know every move he makes. I know where he's gonna be every minute.
Now, that's good. Biggest problem you got on any job is a cop who comes blundering along out of nowhere.
Don't you worry about this cop. He just ain't gonna be no problem at all.
After 9,855 days on the job, will Patrolman Eddie Mason finally have to draw his service revolver in the line of duty? The two gentlemen whose conversation we have just overheard would seem to be the type who could very well make him do it. I shall return shortly with Act Two. I am the master of my fate, says the poet. Not quite, answers the realist. And he would seem to have the best of the argument. The fact is, so much of our fate lies in the hands of others. Much of life is spent adjusting to or countering moves by other people. People who may neither know of nor care about our existence. Some of these may be good moves. Some are not such good moves. Particularly the ones being pondered at present by two young men who are peering out the window of a flat in a dingy tenement building.
I have to hit the joint at exactly 10 minutes to 4.
Why so late?
At 11 minutes of, the cop goes into the candy store next door, and he has a plate of ice cream. I can even tell you what kind. Vanilla with strawberry syrup.
Oh, you gotta be out of this world, Lucas. Who could believe you?
For the next 11 minutes, he's going to sit there, fanning the breeze with the old lady who runs the joint. Then, 4 on the head, he hits the street and waits for his relief.
You got this all clocked, huh?
It's the only time of the day I got 11 clean minutes. 11 minutes to walk in there, show the old geezer the gun, get him to open a safe, hand me the bundle, you're parked outside, and we're off. How do you like it?
I'd like it fine without the gun.
What's the matter with the gun?
I hate guns. Once they go off, you could never tell who gets hit. Without a gun, if you get caught, a good mouthpiece can reduce any robbery rap to maybe 3 to 5. But get collared with the iron on you, you're looking at 7 to 10. Kill somebody, you're buried for 20 or 30.
All I want the gun for is to scare him with.
Okay. You see that fire plug 20 feet down a block? That's where I'll be parked so I can count on an open space.
I'll come barreling out of there. Have that engine running.
Nobody ever complained about my work yet.
Look, you're getting $50,000 for this.
And I'm worth every penny. So I'll be waiting for you any time between 3:50 and 4 p.m. See you.
Hey, where you going?
Well, I gotta steal a car. Nice little sedan.
Okay, we got a deal.
Yeah. We got a deal. As long as I don't hear no shooting. I am very nervous. I have been known to panic at the sound of gunfire. I forget why I'm there. I just hit that gas pedal and I fly.
I said there won't be no shooting. How many times do I have to tell you?
If you mean it, you only had to tell me once.
Yeah, you okay, Eddie? Sure. 9:30 check-in.
You sure you're okay?
Yeah.
I'll mark it.
Frank, listen. Mom Feldman, who has the candy store?
Yeah, what about her?
She's not sure. She thinks she spotted somebody this morning.
Oh,
She's not sure. Look, why don't you get hold of the latest wanted circulars and bring them down here?
how about this one, Mom?
No. Him, I'm sure it ain't.
This one?
Mm-mm.
What about him?
Hey, wait. Wait a minute. He's the person.
Mom, you sure?
Yeah, I'm sure. In the picture, he got short hair now. And now, it's down over his ears. But I'd know him anywhere. Any time. By his mouth. Tight. Pulled up. Like something's always bothering him.
Jack Lucas.
Yeah. Busted out of the state pen 6 weeks ago.
Armed and very dangerous, Eddie. Be careful.
I'm always careful, Frank.
He always carries a big gun. Likes to use it. We better ask to have an extra car patrol the area. I'll tell you one thing, Eddie. You spot him, you want to shoot first and shoot fast. And remember.
I remember.
You see anything the least bit out of the way, call in.
Okay, Frank.
Thanks, Mom.
My pleasure. Eddie, it's your last day. Why did you have...
I have a job to do, Ma'am.
I remember reading the name. Jack Lucas. Mad Dog Jackie.
And he's here, in the neighborhood.
Who says he has to be here? Maybe...
Maybe what?
Well, maybe he was just passing by. He could be miles away from here by now.
Mom, he's here.
Eddie, makes sense. Why would he be here? What's here?
He's here, Mom.
Why do you think I am wrong, Eddie?
If I tell you, you'll say I'm crazy.
Eddie, you crazy? It's impossible.
Today is, the only thing I can think of to call it is, today's the day of the gun.
The day of the gun? Now what is this, Eddie?
The law of averages, Mom. The law of averages suddenly realizes that me, Edward Mason, has been breaking it far too long.
Now that sounds crazy.
I know. So today we have to have the day of the gun to make up for all the days we didn't have one. I wouldn't want to talk this way to anybody but you, Mom.
Eddie, what is this about a gun?
Wherever I turn today, I'm looking down the barrel of a gun. Last night, I dreamed about a gun. This morning, a cop I knew since he was a kid is gunned to death.
Yeah, I heard it on the radio.
I come to work, and Frank makes a big deal out of his brand-new custom-made service revolver. A gift from his fiancée, no less.
What kind of gift? All right, to each his own.
And now we have Mad Dog Jackie Lucas, who I think was weaned on a gun.
Yeah, but what does he want here?
I think he wants me.
What kind of talk is this? Does he know you?
No, Mom. And I don't know him either.
Then what are you saying?
I'm saying I got this feeling. I can't shake it. Just one more day. That's all I want. Just one more day. And I know, just know, I can't have it. Listen, you say you saw this guy.
Well, I could have been mistaken.
That doesn't help. If he's in the neighborhood, I have to know. Could Tommy have seen where he went?
Could Tommy have seen? Yeah, sure. And I'll tell you why. Because when I asked Tommy if he knew the fella, Tommy went to the door and he looked. So, wherever he went, Tommy would have seen him.
Yeah, thanks, Mom.
For what? I upset your whole day.
Hello, Eddie.
How do you know it's Eddie?
Oh, I was just sitting here wishing and hoping and praying you'd call. I guess it's what they call ESP.
I just want to let you know it's 12 noon and all's well.
How do you feel?
Just great.
Oh, it's so hard to believe. You only have 4 more hours to be a police officer.
We got to eat out tonight and celebrate.
We've been invited out.
Yeah? By who?
Oh, some old friends. Eddie,
What is it?
I was going to suggest something, but I know you won't do it.
Honey, you know I'd do anything for you.
Well, I wish that you'd call in sick and come home right now.
Ask me something else.
Eddie, watch yourself.
That's what you always say, and that's what I always do.
Well, look who's here. Mr. Junior Gangster himself.
Give me a chocolate malt, huh? I owe you $1.50 for breakfast, so just take it out of this.
Where'd you get $10?
I lifted a guy's wallet.
I almost believe you. When are you going to get a job?
Well, I may pull one tonight.
Oh, was it going to end with you, Tommy? Eddie the cop wants to see you.
Oh, yeah?
Listen, Tommy. You remember that person we saw by a paper this morning?
I didn't see no person.
Do you know who he is?
I don't know nothing.
He is the one they call Jackie Mad Dog Lucas.
I never heard of him.
An escaped convict. A murderer.
I can't prove nothing by me.
Tommy, if a person like this is in the neighborhood, Eddie should know about it.
A lot of things Eddie should know, but he's a chump.
Eddie's a good cop.
There ain't no such animal as a good cop.
Don't you talk that way about Eddie. Was there ever a hungry person on this block? Eddie'd buy him groceries. And your own father. How many times does Eddie carry him upstairs when he's dead drunk?
Why don't Eddie mind his own business and leave the old bum in a gutter?
Tommy, you can't say that about your own father.
Even if it's true?
Believe me, Eddie's on your side.
Hello, Tommy.
Well, look who's here. Old Santa Claus in a blue coat. Yeah, what happened to your whiskers?
I want you to look at the picture on this circular.
Oh, glad to oblige. Glad, support the local fuzz all the way. That's my style.
Look familiar?
Of course. That's the person you and I saw this morning, Tommy.
I never seen him before in all my life.
Okay, you walked over to the door to get a better look.
Who did?
You did.
Well, I may have walked to the door because a good-looking dame was walking past.
Which way did he go?
Which way did who go?
The guy on the circular. The guy I'm looking for, Jack Lucas.
How can I tell you which way he went when I never seen him?
Okay, Tommy, have it your way.
What do you mean, have it my way? What do you want from me? What am I, a cop? Am I supposed to go around looking for escaped cons? I don't get paid to wear a badge. Why do I have to do your work? Maybe if you spent more time being a cop and less time hustling drunks out of the gutter and helping a bunch of deadbeats pay the rent and quit being Big Daddy and good old Uncle Eddie. Maybe if you spent more time being a cop, a real cop, you'd find him yourself. Now I'm getting out of here.
What's a real cop?
Tommy's what they call a disturbed boy, Eddie.
He doesn't respect me, Mom.
Don't say that.
It's the truth.
You are the best cop on the whole force.
No. I'd be the best cop if I opened somebody's skull with a billy club or gunned down some crook. That's what he's been taught to respect.
Eddie, he really looks on you as a father.
That's no compliment.
Well, just think. Tomorrow, you'll be a retired man.
Yeah. But that's tomorrow. Meanwhile, I still got today. Just one more day.
Long ago, a poet wrote, "Be the day short or ever so long, it creepeth at last to even song." And the longest day for Patrolman Edward Mason also creeps reluctantly to its close. But before it ends, finally, a certain event is scheduled to take place. And looking at it analytically, there are three possibilities. A, it will be canceled. B, it will be postponed. C, it will happen. I shall return shortly with Act 3. A dream is about to come true for Patrolman Edward Mason. The trouble is, he doesn't know which dream. He has two of them. The first is that he'll be able to complete 27 years as a police officer without firing a shot in the line of duty. And the second dream is that he won't. It is now 2 o'clock in the afternoon of his last day on the force, and he has 2 hours to go. All 27 years are now compressed into 2 hours, 120 minutes, 7,200 seconds, and Eddie can feel the beat of each of them.
Ah, Eddie.
Mom says you wanted to see me, Jimmy.
Eddie. Look at you. I don't know. Should I laugh? Should I cry?
Well, do both, Jimmy. See which you like better.
Yeah, I cry because 27 years, Eddie. Where did it go?
Search me.
But I laugh because tomorrow you are a retired man, a free man. And then I cry because I lose an old friend.
How can you lose old friends?
Eddie, we're gonna have a wonderful dinner tonight.
Tonight? No. I think my wife said we were invited to...
Sure. We fixed it with Myra. There's going to be a big dinner in Clancy's restaurant for you.
For me?
Everybody's coming. Mama Feldman and Schmidt, the butcher, and Pedro and Jerry, the plumber. The whole neighborhood.
Oh.
It's supposed to be a surprise. Oh, I shouldn't have told you. Don't ask me why I told you.
Okay, Jimmy, I won't ask you.
I don't know why I told you. I don't know what got into me. I just want to make sure you knew how everybody here feels about you. It's just, look, you're a cop. You understand. Any minute, some bomb, some gavone, you know how it is. I just felt I had to tell you.
I understand.
Let me tell you the rest. You got to promise to act surprised when you get it, huh?
When I get what?
Yeah, I got it here in the drawer. It's a watch.
Oh, hey, that's...
See what I engraved on the back, huh? It's my finest work.
To Edward Francis Mason, Eddie, a man of the law.
I'll put it back until tonight.
Jimmy! What do you got in that drawer? A revolver, Jimmy. What?
I got a license for it.
Why?
Eddie, times have changed.
I know, but you can't change him back with a gun.
Nobody gonna come into my jewelry shop and hold me up.
You want to get killed? Jimmy, what's gotten into you? That gun, it won't settle anything.
It'll maybe settle a few crooks.
You show the gun, you force them to kill you.
These animals today, they kill you anyhow. Believe me, Eddie, you're getting out just in time. You're not a cop for today.
Promise me you won't do anything foolish.
How can any human being make such a promise? Huh?
Hey, Eddie.
What's up, Frank?
Nothing. Rose in the neighborhood. So's Rogers.
Anyone spot anything?
Not a smell. If Lucas is here, he's sacked up tight.
I'll keep looking.
Just think, Eddie. 40 more minutes. You're out of it forever.
Why? Is it 20 after 3 already?
As if you ain't clocking every second. I would say you're over the hump.
20 after 3. One more turn around the beat, and then I hand it over to Smitty.
Between you and me, Eddie, I don't think Mom actually seen this mad dog Lucas. Or if she did, he was just passing through.
Yeah, see you back at the station house.
Okay. And Eddie, keep your eyes open, huh?
Give me a pack of cigarettes, huh?
Tommy, you want to come to the dinner tonight?
Me? Pay $5 to eat with a cop?
I'll pay for you.
Why don't you get off my back?
Who's bothering with you?
Now, don't ask me if I seen this guy.
Who's asking?
Because the answer is no.
You got a phone booth?
Right in the back.
Thanks. me, Chesco. I'm in a candy store.
You set?
You look out of the window with the black two-door hardtop near the fire plug, you'll see I'm set. Listen, I want to ask you something. Is there a chance somebody could have fingered you?
What do you mean?
I mean, your picture's been in the paper. You could have been spotted.
No way.
And what was the prowl car doing outside?
When?
2 minutes ago. The cop in the car was talking to the cop on the beat. Could they been talking about you?
No way.
You didn't say nothing about prowl cars. I thought you had it locked.
I do. That was the 320 checkoff.
What 320 checkoff?
20 minutes after every hour. A car comes down the street. I told you. I know every move these clowns make.
All right, I'm just checking.
You make sure that motor's running and ready.
And you make sure I don't hear no shooting. Hot day, huh?
Yeah. It's like yesterday was winter, and today it's summer. What happened to spring?
Don't ask me. What do you get for an ice cream soda?
40 cents.
I can remember when they cost a quarter.
I can remember when I sold them for a dime.
40 cents, huh?
But you get 2 scoops.
Give me a black and white. Ain't it a crime the way prices are sky high today?
Yeah, where will it end?
Beats me.
Tommy. I already paid the $5 for Benny.
I said I ain't going.
I just talked to Benny on the telephone. He can't even get out of bed. Why should the money go to waste?
I'd starve to death first. I'll see you, Mom.
Young people today.
Yeah, no manners.
We got a cop on the beat. Such a wonderful man. I couldn't begin to tell you. We're giving him a retirement dinner tonight. And that one don't want to go. No respect.
Hey, is that the right time in your clock?
Absolutely. We said it by the radio.
It can't be 3:47. My watch says... My watch stopped. How do you like that? Never stopped before.
Take it next door. We got a jeweler, Mr. D'Angelo. The man's a genius. Eddie, you're 2 minutes early.
That your car parked outside?
Yeah, it is, officer.
You're kind of close to the fire plug. Got to be 12 feet away.
Okay, officer, I'll take care of it. Thanks for telling me.
No, you can finish your soda.
It's okay. I'm on a diet anyhow.
What a nice young fellow. The usual?
Yeah, might as well. Go easy on the syrup, though.
Eddie, I can't tell you how glad I am the day is over.
Yeah, it's just about over. And I made it.
And I am so happy for you.
I made it, Mom. But I cheated.
What are you talking about?
It's like a pitcher in baseball who's trying for a no-hitter. You know what I mean?
From baseball, I know nothing.
Well, the first couple of innings, he doesn't realize it. But as the game goes on, he becomes aware of it.
I still don't understand.
The gun thing, I mean. It's become bigger than anything else. It would make me different. Give me something to brag about.
Eddie, don't be so tough with yourself.
This escaped gunman, Jack Lucas, I haven't really been looking for him.
Well, you don't even know if he's around here.
We know he's here, Mom. But you see, my record is more important to me than my duty as a cop. I don't want to find him.
I don't believe you.
I've been going through the motions. I haven't really been looking. You know why? Because if I find him, I know I'll have to shoot. So I'm sweating out 4 o'clock, and 4 o'clock is 8 minutes away.
Eddie, you want to finish your career without using your gun. Not just for pride.
I know myself, Mom.
I know you better than you know yourself. You want to prove that a cop don't have to be a man as violent as the criminals. Except he wears a badge, and he's got the right to smash heads.
How white the ice cream is, and the syrup is blood red. Just like in a dream.
What you're trying to tell everybody is, look, a cop can be kind and understanding, and a human being.
I don't think I can eat it, Mom.
Eddie, something the matter?
Hey, Eddie.
Yeah, what is it?
You gotta...
What do you want, punk?
Nothing.
You're going to like the cop who's going to walk this beat tomorrow. He's your kind of cop.
Eddie.
What is he?
Don't say I told you. Don't ever say I ratted, but what? Next door in D'Angelo's, it's a stick-up. He's got a gun.
Phone the station house, Mom.
Help! 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 Or I'll fire!
Eddie?
Yeah?
It was on the news. I heard. Frank called me, and the sergeant. And Mom.
D'Angelo. He's dead.
Oh, no.
You see, he was willing to give up the diamonds, but...
But what, Eddie?
He wouldn't let the hood take the watch.
Oh.
This watch. Read what it says.
I know what it says.
I killed the guy.
I know.
He fired first.
That's what everyone says.
He's 32 years old. Spent 12 years in jail. He had to end like this one day. He was searching for this day. He was waiting for it.
That's right, Eddie.
Listen, I told the commissioner that since I'm still under 50, I can put in 30 years instead of 27.
All right, Eddie.
They need me on that beat. You don't mind, Myra?
I don't mind. They need you, Eddie. See what it says? To Edward Francis Mason. Eddie, a man of the law. Guys like you are few, far between.
Nah. There's lots of guys like me. Guys who pray for just one more day. Well, just because I didn't get it, don't mean I have to walk out. I'll just start all over again.
Just one more day. A modest enough request. There are so many days, so many uneventful days, so many dull days in which nothing happens. And yet, when Eddie Mason prayed for just one more of them, suddenly it became too precious a gift. I'll be back shortly. Because they come and go without effort, without notice, because one follows another swiftly and regularly, do not take your days for granted. Each is special. Each has its own meaning and its own place in the scheme of your life. Each one, added to the other, shapes the meaning of your existence. And hopefully, you will always be able to ask for and receive just one more day of whatever it takes to make you happy. Our cast included Theodore Bickel, Evie Juster, Jackson Beck, Ken Harvey, and Jack Grimes. The entire production was under the direction of Hyman Brown.
This is E.G. Marshall inviting you to return to our Mystery Theater for another adventure in the macabre. Until next time, pleasant dreams.
And now, Mystery Theater.
Welcome. I'm E.G. Marshall. There's a very fine line between life and death. So fine, it prompted one writer to tell us that in the midst of life, we are in the midst of death. And in the story that follows, we'll see that where there's love and a will to survive, survive we must. We are going on a journey into the macabre. Come with me to a breathtaking cavern in southern Arizona. Roger Markle, professor of geology, is leading a party of his students on a rock hunting expedition. They're deep below the surface of the earth in this little-known cavern, chipping at specimens of sparkling stone.
Hold that light a little higher, Joel.
Okay.
That's better. Now, can everyone see clearly?
Yes, sir.
Now, this is a splendid example of pyrite. You'll remember that this is also known as fool's gold because of its yellow color. It's used primarily... Wait, listen. Good Lord, it's a cave-in. Everybody out! Run to the entrance!
Our mystery drama, Someday I'll Find You, was written especially for the Radio Mystery Theater by Bob Juran and stars Betsy Palmer. From a cavern in southern Arizona, we go now to a fashionable apartment in Chicago, the home of Professor Roger Markle. Anne Markle, the professor's wife, is in her dressing room getting ready for the opera. Her sister Madge is at the living room bar, mixing a batch of cocktails.
Olive or lemon peel, Anne?
Olive.
Since when did you take up martinis?
Oh, about 2 years ago.
Has it been that long since I've seen you?
Not since Mother's funeral.
Oh, that's right.
Oh, I wish you'd visit us more often, Madge. Hey, will you zip me up?
Sure.
You know you're always welcome, and Roger is so fond of you.
Oh, honey, you know how it is. We all get into our little ruts.
Well, you've just got to stay on a few days after Roger gets back. He's dying to see you.
Well, that can be arranged. I've nothing to rush home for.
He's due back Sunday.
What's he doing this time?
Well, he has a group of students exploring some cave in Arizona, and he wants to write a book about it.
Here's your martini,
oh, thanks, dear.
I'm sure it'll be a good one.
Mm-hmm.
The book, I mean.
Oh, well, in his position, he has to publish. It's expected.
Well, all the more reason to be proud of him.
And I am. Well, we'd better call the taxi if we want to make dinner before the... Oh.
No, I'll get it, dear. I'll get it. You finish your drink.
All right, dear. But it might be the valet. I had 2 of Roger's suits sent out.
Yes?
Mrs. Markle?
No. I'm her sister.
Is she at home, please?
Yes, she is. What is it?
Detective Holmes, ma'am. I'd like to see Mrs. Markle.
The police?
Yes.
Who is it, Madge? Who's out there?
Come in.
What's the matter, Madge?
I don't know, Anne. This gentleman is from the police.
Police?
Mrs. Markle?
Yes?
I'm Detective Holmes, 31st Precinct. Would you both sit down, please?
Well, what is this?
It's about your husband, Mrs. Markle. Professor Roger Markle of the university.
Roger, what is it? What's happened?
Well, we've had word from the state police in Arizona. He was exploring a cave.
Yes.
There was a cave-in early today, and Mr. Markle hasn't been found.
Oh, dear God.
No, I don't quite understand. You say that Roger was in a cave-in?
Yes, 3 of the students who were with him escaped. They say Professor Markle got them to safety, but before he himself could get out, the whole wall of the cavern collapsed.
Oh, no.
Well, that's the story we get from Arizona. Of course, we'll want to question the students more fully when they get home. They're being flown in tonight.
But my husband, Roger's still out there.
We're not sure of anything yet, Mrs. Markle. They say he must have been buried in the collapse. There was no sign of him. They tell us the crews are digging, but...
I've got to go to him. I'll have to fly out tonight.
And, dear, there's nothing we can do.
No, I don't expect to do anything, but I have to be with him. I just have to be there.
Mrs. Markle, the best thing you can do is stay right here. We'll keep you informed regularly the minute we hear anything.
Keep me informed? My husband is dying under tons of earth, and you expect me to sit here waiting to be informed?
All right, Anne. We'll go. We'll fly out tonight. I think we really have to go, Sergeant. If they find him alive, she ought to be there.
That's up to you, ma'am.
Why are they giving up? Why?
Anne, dear, there's no use digging anymore. They've hit solid rock. And Roger's been under there for more than 48 hours. There's just no hope. They can't get to
No,
him.
we came all this way, and they've given up.
Darling, they did all they could.
The least they could do is give me his body to bury. Oh.
Anne, dear, let me take you home with me.
No, I want to get back to Chicago. There's so many things that I have to take care of.
All right, dear, we'll go back to Chicago. I'll stay with you until you're settled. More coffee, Anne?
No, thank you. No. Dinner was lovely.
Anne, I've got to bring this up sometime.
I know. You want to be getting home.
Well, it's been more than a month now. You know I'd stay as long as you need me, but I've got to get back to Texas for a while. I'll even come back here in a few weeks if you want.
No, Madge, I've got to start adjusting. It's time you did go home.
Oh, my dear.
You know you've been wonderful, and I just couldn't have gotten through this without you. But you do have your own life, and I've got to start remaking mine.
I think the sooner you try, the better you'll be.
Somehow I don't feel like a widow. I feel as though any minute I'm going to hear Roger's key in the door.
I know, Anne, I know. When Ed died, I used to hear, or thought I heard, him coming in the back door. Once I even thought he was in the shower.
Oh.
Darling, we just don't change overnight. It takes a long time getting used to.
You buried Ed. You had a funeral,
I know.
But it's just impossible to believe death like this. I have to take the word of someone that I don't even know that my husband is dead.
Yes, I suppose that's even harder to accept.
I just don't have any choice.
Well, I'll try to get a flight out Sunday. Darling, you've got to promise me one thing.
Oh, anything, Madge.
That you'll come visit me.
I promise. Maybe in the fall. Right?
Definitely in the fall. I'll hold you to it. And I'll call you every Sunday.
Oh, yes. Yes, we must keep in touch. And much more often than we have been. But now don't you worry about me, Madge. I do have lots of friends here at the university, and I'll be all right. In time. Hello.
Anne? How are you?
Oh, about the same, Madge.
Well, when I called last week, you seemed more cheerful.
Oh, you know how it is. Day to day.
Well, I'm holding you to our bargain. A visit in the fall. It's the 1st of October.
Yes. Roger's birthday.
When can I expect you? Our Texas hospitality is ready and waiting.
Oh, I hadn't thought about it, Madge, but how about a week from today? Yes, I think I could fly out on the 8th.
Oh, I was hoping you'd say that. I'm dying to see you.
Oh, and I want to see you, too. I'm so anxious to talk with you.
That's what sisters are for. I'll expect you a week from today.
And you're looking wonderful.
I wish I felt it.
Listen, 1 week under our Texas skies and you'll be a different woman.
Oh, I'm a different woman, all right.
How was the plane trip?
I hardly noticed.
Oh, that's the way it is with these jets. They're so smooth, you'd hardly know you're flying. Olive, right? You're still drinking martinis, aren't you?
Well, I haven't had a drink since the accident.
Well, it's time you did. Here's to, what?
There's not much to drink to anymore.
I'm sorry. I should have realized. There's nothing worse than phony cheerfulness when you're ripped apart inside. But I thought you'd be a little better by this time.
Oh, I didn't mean it that way, Madge.
I was doing it for myself, I guess. And I don't know what to say.
Well, I thought time would help. I'm not over it. I'll never get over it.
I'm so glad you came anyway. It shows you're not wrapping yourself into a cocoon.
Well, I haven't had the time to do that. The university wants me to go back to teaching.
Well, that's a marvelous idea.
Oh, they're just being nice. But I might take them up on it. When Roger was alive, he was my life. But now I have to do something.
Well, for the next 2 weeks, you have nothing to do but relax.
Oh, I wish I could relax. If I ever get over this terrible nagging feeling.
It takes time, dear. Roger's death was a shock to you.
That's what nags me. I've had the feeling that Roger is not dead. It gets stronger.
Anne, don't torture yourself with that. I know you and Roger were very close. It's natural that at a time like this you'd feel a certain spiritual bond.
No, it's more than that, Madge. This is a certainty I have that Roger is alive. I don't think he died in that cave-in.
And sometimes we want to believe so strongly.
So that we get carried away. No. This time
All right, Anne. Maybe I'm wrong. If it helps you to believe this way, that's best. If it makes getting up in the morning easier.
Oh, it does. But the nights. Oh, those nights.
Finish your martini. And I'll tell you what we're going to do tonight. We're going to El Vadro.
Across the border.
It's a typical Mexican border town, but loads of fun. Even on a Monday night.
Oh.
You just can't be unhappy with all that Latin music, the color, the lights.
I don't know if I'm up to that, Madge.
I know you don't want phony cheerfulness, but try a little gaiety, huh? Just for me.
Well, all right. And maybe I'll take another martini. I'm feeling looser already.
What'd I tell you?
It is exciting.
Hey, how about a fresh taco?
Delicious.
Oh, somehow they're better from the street vendors.
Yeah, I would like to buy a silver piece. I love Mexican silver jewelry.
I know the perfect shop. It's on a side street.
Ah.
They sell all sorts of stuff, but their silver counter's the best in town.
Great.
Come on. I spend almost every other weekend down here. Oh, I love this place.
It is garish, though, Mad, don't you think?
Of course. That's what makes it delightful.
Madge.
Yes?
Look, in the front of that shop, the pictures.
What about them?
I've got to have a closer look.
Anne, what's the hurry? What is it?
Look at this painting, Madge. Oh, yes. You see it, too.
Well, Anne, now, really, it's a good likeness. But
even to the little mole on his neck.
Oh.
Madge, this is a painting of Roger. An exact likeness. And look at the date below the artist's name. August of this year.
Yes, I see.
That was 3 months after the accident.
Can it really be a portrait of Anne Markle's late husband, Roger? It's not easy to have your portrait painted 3 months after you're presumed dead. Unless, of course, you aren't dead. Madge seems to think it's just a likeness, that it's not really Roger Markle in the painting. But try to convince Anne of that. You'll see how impossible that is when I return shortly with Act 2. The long arm of coincidence seems to be injecting itself into Anne Markle's life. In a small Mexican border town, she has found a portrait of her husband, presumably painted 3 months after he was buried under tons of earth and rock in an Arizona cave-in. Surely it's coincidence that some artist painted the portrait. But I wonder, perhaps the artist had a model for his painting and has never accepted the fact of her husband's death.
It is Roger. There's no doubt. The face, the expression in the eyes, it's Roger.
Can you make out the artist's name?
Let's see, there's an initial E. C-R-E-N. Crenshaw. E. Crenshaw.
Signora is interested in the painting?
Very much. It happens to be a portrait of my husband.
Ah, Signora will surely want to buy it?
Oh, yes, I'll buy it. But I must know where you got it.
Why, from the artist. I represent him here. I receive his work on... Oh, you call it's a big American word.
Consignment.
See, that is what he calls it.
Uh-huh.
I display them here and get 20% of the selling price.
Well, where can I find this artist, this E. Crenshaw?
Signora is interested in buying the portrait?
Now, I'm more interested in finding the artist.
Would $50 be satisfactory?
100, if you'll take me to the painter. I must talk to him.
Sold for $100.
All right.
American, of course.
Yes.
The painter lives just outside the town in the flats.
Yes. And now, can you give me his address?
Oh, Signora, there are no addresses in the flats.
Oh,
just ask anyone for the Americano. Or look for the greenhouse at the end of the row.
Oh.
It is the only one that's painted. Excuse me, Signora, I will wrap the painting. And you're only going to hurt yourself even more. The man who posed for this can't be Roger.
I'll know when I talk to this E. Crenshaw. I'll be able to tell by his answers whether it was Roger or not, but I already know it is.
You're not thinking of going there tonight?
Why not?
Well, there aren't any street lights out there. Practically no streets. The flats are nothing but tar paper sheds.
Well, will you take me there first thing in the morning? Please, Madge. No wonder there aren't any addresses. There aren't any streets.
Well, that's what I told you last night. The flats are a sore point with the village government.
Well, why should this Crenshaw want to live out here?
It doesn't cost anything.
Oh, there's the greenhouse. Well, certainly different from the rest.
The artist's touch, no doubt.
Yes.
That's bigger than the others, too. And there's your artist. Looks like he's expecting us.
Oh, but how would he know?
Well, I imagine the grapevine is very well developed down here.
Oh, he's waving. Well, at least he seems friendly enough.
Good morning. Fine day, isn't it?
Yes. Mr. Crenshaw?
Yeah, that's me. Welcome to my humble villa.
You were expecting us.
I heard a charming American woman was interested in one of my paintings. Bought one, in fact.
May we talk? It's very important to me.
Certainly. This way, ladies. I
Thank
have
you.
fresh coffee on.
Thank you. Thank you so much. I'm Ann Markle, and this is my sister Madge Connors.
How do you do?
Doubly charmed. It's not much of a villa, but I like it. After you, ladies.
Oh, wow, what a pad. What do the natives think of it?
They think I'm crazy. Sit down.
Well, I would like to get right to the point, Mr. Crenshaw. This painting of yours.
Yes, I like that one. It's one of the best likenesses I've done.
Well, I'm convinced that the man in your painting is my husband.
Oh?
You painted this last August. Now, how did you meet him? Did he tell you his name?
No, as a matter of fact, he didn't seem to know his name.
What?
I met him in a bar one night, the Cantina Flora. He was sitting there staring into a beer. I started sketching him, and we got to talking. You don't mind?
No.
You've got a sensitive face. Musician?
No.
What's your business?
I don't know. I mean, lots of things. I'm not really sure.
Head a little to the left, please. No, thanks. I'm Ed Crenshaw. Jose, 2 more beers, please. Don't want to tell me your name? Well, it doesn't matter. We all go through life anonymously anyway.
Well, I'm not sure. I can't remember exactly.
Something wrong?
No. I don't think so. Why?
Well, you don't seem to... Nah, forget it. We all have our reasons. Question period over.
I'm, trying to get to Acapulco.
You've got a long way to go.
Yes, I know. I'm, trying to find a girl. A girl I knew there once. A lovely girl. And, I can't quite remember her face. Her name was, Anne.
Oh, running after instead of away from?
No, I seem to have run out of money.
Hit just a little higher, please.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'll give you $10 for posing. I can probably get you a ride to Acapulco tomorrow for free. I know the comings and goings of everybody in town.
Oh, that'd be fine.
Well, that just about does it. Want to see it?
See what?
Here.
Well, that looks like someone I know.
Oh, I'll fill in the colors later. Listen, you stay here a minute. Have another beer. I want to make a phone call about that ride, okay?
Okay.
I went to the phone to call the police. This guy needed help. He wasn't drunk. He was dazed. He didn't know who he was. I figured the police might have something about a guy missing.
Mm-hmm. And?
I called him and then went back to the bar. He was gone.
Madge, Roger's alive. He's been here. He's alive and dazed, and we've got to find him. Now do you believe me?
Yes, I do. Mr. Crenshaw, how is this man dressed?
Well, work clothes, sort of. Come to think of it, I remember noticing how his face didn't seem to go with the clothes.
No, my husband is a college professor, Mr. Crenshaw, and a geologist.
Oh, of course.
He was in those clothes because 6 months ago he was digging geological specimens in an Arizona cave, and there was a cave-in.
Oh.
And he was reported dead. I've been a widow for 6 months, but I never believed it. No, he escaped from that cave-in, and he is trying to find me.
What?
We spent our honeymoon in Acapulco 25 years ago, and I'm the girl he's trying to find. I'm Anne.
I know this sounds outrageous, Mr. Crenshaw, but I believe she's right. Professor Markle is obviously suffering from some sort of amnesia.
Can we notify the police between here and Acapulco to look for him?
Yes, but it's been, almost 2 months since he was here. A long time.
Madge, I want to go. Mr. Crenshaw, you've been so kind. May I offer you some money?
No money at a time like this. But promise to let me know what happens.
Oh, I promise. I do promise. Come on, Madge. I'm going to the police, and then I'm flying to Acapulco, to the hotel where we spent our honeymoon.
Good morning, madam.
I have a reservation. Mrs. Anne Markle?
One moment, please. Yes, Mrs. Markle, room 511. Will you sign the registry, please?
Of course. May I ask how long you've been on the desk here?
4 years, madam.
Would you look at this painting, please? Tell me if this man has checked in here in the last month or two.
I would not want to get involved, madam. You would have to see the manager for that.
No, please. This is a painting of my husband, and I have a very strong reason to believe that he may have come here in the past 6 to 8 weeks. You see, my husband is suffering from amnesia.
Yes. This gentleman was here about 4 weeks ago.
Oh.
I remember him well.
You do?
Yes, he left without paying his bill.
I'll take care of it. I'll pay it. But tell me, when did he leave? Did he say where he was going?
No, madam. I remember I was on the desk when he came in. I had just come on duty. Good afternoon, sir.
I'd like a room, please. A certain particular room.
Oh, we are fairly well booked, sir. Which room did you wish?
Well, it faces the water, and there's a little balcony, with flowers.
We have 200 rooms like that.
Oh, well, let me think. 511. Yes, 511.
Let me take a look. You are in luck. Yes, 511 is available. Would you sign the register, please?
Yes.
Is there something wrong, sir?
No. Just trying to think. There. I'm meeting my wife. I expect she'll be along shortly.
Yes, sir, Mr. Smith.
Smith?
You signed the register, Mr. Smith.
I did?
Well, yes, sir.
Well, how very curious. I wonder why I did that.
Well, sir...
My name is, That's funny. May I have the key, please?
Yes, sir.
I'm going to our room, and you tell Mrs. My wife I've already gone up.
I saw him around the hotel for a day or two, and then he vanished.
Room 511 was our honeymoon suite 25 years ago. Look, may I see the registry, please, of the day that he registered?
Oh, yes, madam. Let's see, September 20th, 30th. Yes, here it is. That is the gentleman's signature.
John Smith. Yes, that is my husband's handwriting.
He used the room, but never checked out. In fact, one moment. In the safe here, I have something one of the maids turned in. Would this have belonged to your husband?
I gave him this ring on our 10th wedding anniversary.
And this Mr. Smith was actually your husband?
There is no doubt of it now. How was he dressed?
Oh, I don't really remember, madam.
Well, was he in, work boots, and clothes?
No. If he had been, I would have hesitated to accommodate him. He was wearing an inexpensive suit, I believe, and he had only a small suitcase.
Yes, he must have bought the clothes in Il Vadro.
If Madame would care to consider the bill.
Oh, of course, and add it to mine. I'll be here for a while. I'm going to try and have the Acapulco police search for him.
They will be quite cooperative, Madame. But this was 4 weeks ago. You think he has reason to stay in Acapulco?
I don't know. He's suffering from some sort of memory loss, and all I can do is look for him, just as he seems to be looking for me. Hello?
Mrs. Margot?
Yes.
This is Manuel, on the desk downstairs. We talked yesterday about your husband.
Yes?
Something occurred to me last night. The day before he, disappeared, he came to the desk asking for his wife. No name, just my wife.
Yes.
And he said he wanted to find her because they had to be leaving for Los Angeles.
What?
He said his graduate classes were starting and he had to get back.
Of course. That's where he'd go next. Manuel, is it?
Yes, ma'am.
Would you have my bill made up right away? I'm flying out as soon as I can get a reservation. Oh, and would you have the operator place a call to Mrs. Madge Connors, Conners, and that's Laredo, Texas. The area code is 512-768-3112.
Anne? What is it?
Madge, I'm on my way to Los Angeles.
What?
I have one more lead to trace. A little apartment Roger and I had in Westwood when he was studying for his master's at UCLA.
Well, what brought that up?
Roger was here in Acapulco, Madge.
Are you sure?
I have Roger's ring. The one I gave him.
What?
They found it under the bed in the room he had. And the clerk remembered him. He says Roger told him that he had to get back to Los Angeles for graduate classes. And that's exactly where we went when we came back from our honeymoon.
Anne, I think it's time you went to the newspapers. You know, you can't skip all over the country.
No, I don't want that kind of publicity. Not for Roger.
But the papers can describe his condition. Someone knowing the story might see him, and
Well, I'll consider it after I've been to Los Angeles.
You want me to meet you there?
No, thanks, Madge. I'll go alone. And I'll call you, honey, from L.A. tomorrow.
All right, dear. I'll sit by the phone.
And pray, Madge. Oh, pray for me.
On a wing and a prayer, Anne Markle goes to Los Angeles for one more trace of her missing husband. It appears that Professor Roger Markle, stunned from the cave-in he escaped in Arizona, is wandering through his past life trying to find his wife, Anne. And Anne is frantically trying to follow his trail and, with luck, to intercept him. We'll pick up the trail that leads to a surprising outcome when I return shortly with Act 3. In these days of modern jet transportation, one can go anywhere in a matter of hours. The jet plane is indeed a magic carpet that can eliminate the distance between lovers and bring them together. Now Anne Markle rides such a magic carpet, settling gently on the runway at Los Angeles, closing the distance between her and her husband, whom she's sure is in this city looking for her. A cab ride to a Westwood hotel, a restless night, and next morning we join Anne in front of a neat white garden apartment.
Yes?
You're the superintendent?
That's right, but we haven't got any vacancies, ma'am.
No, it's not that. I'm looking for someone.
Yeah?
Have you by any chance seen this man in this painting recently?
Last week.
Last week?
Yeah. Caught him trying to get into apartment 2A.
Our apartment?
What was that?
The man was my husband. We lived in apartment 2A 25 years ago.
25 years ago?
Yes.
Yeah, maybe that explains it. He raised a hell of a fuss.
Oh, he's suffering from amnesia. What happened?
People in 2B called. Said some guy was hammering on the door to the apartment next door. I look out the window across the pool. Sure enough, this guy is on the balcony in front of 2A, banging on the door. I hightail it over.
Anne, open this door.
Hey, what's going on here? What you want?
I want to get into my apartment. Anne, are you in there?
This isn't your apartment. The Murphys live here.
I took this place a month ago, just before my honeymoon.
Look, Mac, if you want trouble, I know how to hand it out. Now scram.
Who are you to tell me to get out? I'm getting Mr. Foster.
Mr. Who?
The super. Now, you're the one who'd better scram.
I'm the super.
The devil you are. I never saw you before.
Now, look, buddy, let's go quietly, and I won't call the police. Otherwise...
Why doesn't she answer? Anne!
Okay, let's go. Come on.
Anne, why don't you answer? Anne! Anne!
Anne. He called my name.
It was you he was looking for?
Oh, yes. And he called my name. That means he knows who I am. Maybe he even knows who he is by now. What happened then? Where did he go?
I ushered him out to the street and didn't see him again.
And this was a week ago?
A week yesterday. If he's like you say he is, the police might have picked him up. Why don't you try them?
Oh, if only they have.
Sure hope you find him soon. Fella running around like that could get into trouble.
Hello?
Madge, it's Anne.
Anne, what's the news?
Roger's on his way home to Chicago. I'm flying out immediately.
What?
Will you come and stay with me? I need you now, Madge.
Well, of course, I'll leave tonight. But how do you know he's going home?
He got a ride. He might even be there looking for me. And look, I'm going to tell you all about it when I see you. And I even hounded the airlines, trying to see if Roger might have flown out of Los Angeles during the week.
And nothing, right? Now, come on, stop the cat and mouse and tell me how you know Roger's in Chicago.
I was having lunch in a little coffee shop in the valley.
Yes?
A truck stop, really. And I'd been walking and showing Roger's painting. I guess people thought I was a crazy woman.
Well, it was a little erratic.
But I put the painting down on the counter, and when I ordered a chicken sandwich, the counter clerk looked at the painting and told me Roger had been there.
Oh.
He was positive, because as he put it, the guy was trying to get a ride to Chicago. Well, he told me one of the truck drivers offered Roger a ride, and they left together.
Oh, Anne!
Now, this was 6 days ago. All the time I was chasing around Los Angeles, Roger was on his way home.
Oh.
Well, I almost expected him to open the door for me when I got in this afternoon. He wasn't there, of course, but Now at last, we're in the same city together. Oh, Roger's coming home.
How about a movie tonight?
No. No, I want to go to Kelsey's.
Again? We've been there 3 nights in a row.
Madge, I feel so sure that Roger might turn up there. We spent so many happy evenings there when we first came to Chicago.
Honey, we've got the police and all the newspapers on the lookout. Why don't we just sit tight?
I can't, Madge. I have to keep doing something to keep from going crazy.
Okay, Kelsey's it is. But I think that bartender is starting to wonder about us. Well, we're pretty sure at least that Roger's in Chicago or on his way.
Yes.
Just a matter of time. Why not try to relax?
I'm closer to him than I've been yet. I can't relax. It just might be any minute, even here. I feel that I'm doing something. Putting myself in his path perhaps only, but in his condition anything might happen to him. I almost feel that I ought to be on the street. Madge. Madge, look at the window. Look. What? It's Roger. He's there on the sidewalk. He's looking right in at me. Roger?
Good Lord.
Excuse me, I'm sorry. I'm in a terrible hurry. Excuse me. Roger! Roger? Roger?
Anne, where is he?
I don't know. I saw Roger at the window. I thought he saw me. He looked right at me, but he's gone. Oh, I've got to find him. He can't be far.
Anne, wait. Wait, it's too late. Anne! Oh, thank heavens for you, Lieutenant Holmes.
Well, I heard the call come over the radio. Curious. I knew immediately it had something to do with this Professor Markle.
I'm frantic about Anne. Where could she go?
Well, she could have turned down any of these side streets.
Oh, she's so upset she'd take any chance to find her husband.
Mrs. Connors, do you think Professor Markle is alive?
Why, of course.
I mean, Mrs. Markle isn't imagining this, wanting to hope.
I thought it might be like that at first, Lieutenant, but I was with her when she found the painting and when she talked with the artist. And then Professor Markle did turn up in Acapulco and in Los Angeles.
And you saw him tonight?
Well, Anne saw him first. My back was to the window, but when I turned, I saw someone moving away.
Well, if he's alive in this city, we'll find him. Tonight. Mrs. Markle, too.
No, he just couldn't have gone this far so fast. He didn't recognize me. He looked as though he didn't even see me. Maybe I'd better go back. He couldn't have come this far. Oh, Roger. Roger, where are you?
Anne! Over here!
Madge, is that you?
Oh, thank God we found you. I called the police. I'm with Lieutenant Holmes. Come, get in.
Oh, Madge, I've lost him.
I've sent out an alert on the whole area, Mrs. Markle. We'll find him. Get in. We'll keep on cruising.
I just didn't know which way to turn. I took a chance and went left, but he must have gone the other way.
We'll cruise back. Keep your eyes open. It's harder to recognize someone at night.
Madge! There, look! Huh? That man at the end of the block.
Where?
I think... Yes. Oh, stop, Lieutenant. Please stop. He's walking toward us. That's Roger's walk. It is Roger. See him? He's in the light of the street lamp now.
Anne!
Roger, over here, Roger! Oh, he doesn't hear me.
Anne, wait!
Roger! Roger!
Anne, stop! Look out! Anne! Oh, God! Anne!
Car 51 to headquarters. Ambulance to Elman Spring. Ambulance. Come on. Back, everybody. Please, stand back, everybody.
I can't look. Lieutenant, is she?
I don't know.
Oh, why did she run like that? It wasn't Roger. There wasn't anyone there on the street.
And there you are.
Oh, Roger, at last.
Oh, I've been looking everywhere for you,
I
darling.
know, dearest. Oh, I knew you were alive all the time. I kept looking. I kept following you. I never gave up.
You were following me?
Yes.
Well, I was looking for you. I couldn't find you at the honeymoon suite, and then in Los Angeles, our old apartment, remember?
Yes.
Well, you weren't there either. And I was confused. I kept trying to think, where would Anne go next? And then I knew. Yes, we left Los Angeles when I got the teaching job in Chicago.
And that's just what I did. When I learned you were on your way to Acapulco, I just knew you were looking for me in the old places. I tried to think where you'd go next.
Yes, two minds with a single thought.
Because we've been one since the day we were married.
Yes. Oh, Anne, I knew that someday I'd find you.
Come, Roger. Oh, let's go home.
Home?
Mm-hmm. To our apartment.
Well, that isn't home for us anymore, Anne.
Roger, dear. I know you've suffered a terrible shock, but we'll work it out together. You'll be fine. It'll take time, but trust me.
You don't understand, do you, Anne?
Oh, I do, darling. And I'm going to help you.
No, I should have realized. It's too soon.
What's too soon?
You'll understand in time.
What is it, Roger? What are you trying to say?
I didn't realize the truth until I saw you. And now I know. And you'll know soon, too, my darling.
Roger, I trust you. If you say so, then that's enough for me.
Come, Anne. It's time for us to go. To be together, always.
And that's all I want, Roger, is to be together, always.
Hey, don't look so worried. Let me tell you the trouble I had realizing just what was happening.
I'm sorry, Mrs. Connors. There's no pulse.
Oh, dear God.
Mrs. Markle is dead.
Love has a way of fulfilling itself. Across eternity, Anne and Roger Markle find each other. And Madge, earthbound and mourning for her sister, cannot know the joy Roger and Anne are sharing. She will bury her sister's body without the slightest inkling of Anne and Roger's present happiness, for they love one another and have found one another. And what more could either of them ask? I'll be back shortly. Some people chase rainbows. Others chase butterflies. We're all pursuing something in life. A hope, a dream, a mate, even happiness. And when the object of our pursuit is love, no barrier is too great to overcome. For love is the pot of gold at the end of the rainbow, the monarch butterfly of all human needs and emotions. And in our story just concluded, it was a force that transcended even death. Our cast included Betsy Palmer, Joan Shea, Larry Haynes, Gil Mack, and Robert Maxwell. The entire production was under the direction of Hyman Brown.
This is E.G. Marshall inviting you to return to our Mystery Theater for another adventure in the macabre. Until next time, pleasant dreams.
Mystery Theater.
Come in. Welcome. I'm E.G. Marshall. This is the story of a woman's flight from fear. But who can outrun the demons of his own imagination? Like one that on a lonesome road doth walk in fear and dread, and having once turned round, walks on, and turns no more his head, because he knows a frightful fiend doth close behind him tread. The poet Coleridge died many years before the dancer Rodlova was born. Yet in those few lines, he captured the terror that draws the color from her lips and sets her heart pounding.
Yes?
Are you Vera Radlover?
Yes, I am. Who is this?
Stay away from the theater tonight.
Who is this?
A friend. Don't go to the theater. Don't dance tonight.
How did you get this number? Who are you?
Never mind my name. Just listen to what I say. This is your last warning.
You cannot frighten me.
I'm not trying to frighten you. I'm trying to save you. You must do as I say. Your life depends on it.
Why do you persecute me? What have I done to you?
You must not dance tonight. It will mean death.
Our mystery drama, River of Hades, was written especially for the Mystery Theater by Mary Jane Higby and stars Marion Seldes. As I said, this is a story of flight. Flight from fear. And it begins, appropriately enough, with an airplane circling the sky above Manhattan in the monotony of a holding pattern. Suddenly, it drops swiftly away to the ground, skims along the runway, and comes to a roaring halt. In the airport terminal, a solitary man sits in a small lounge marked private. A commotion in the hall outside brings him quickly to his feet.
This is ridiculous. I am Maximilian Bomer. I must get through.
David, are you in there? I'm sorry, Max.
Oh, this fool would not let me in.
It's all right, officer. It's Maximilian Bomer. I'll vouch for him.
It's a good thing you're here, David.
I'm sorry, Max. I asked the airline for tight security, and I got it. But you're in plenty of time. Her plane just landed.
Yes, so I understand. That guard would not even let a messenger deliver these flowers. So I offered to deliver them for the poor chap. Then I could not get in myself.
Someone from the airline is going to take her off the plane and straight through immigration. And they'll bring her here and we'll get her out. It breaks my heart. Though to think of the front page coverage we're giving up. Biggest story of the week.
Yes, but we cannot risk her life at a press interview in a crowded airport. Oh, by the way, David, we will not say anything to her about the letters.
You mean you're not going to tell her?
What good would it do?
If my life were in danger, I'd want to know about it. She should be warned.
Oh, come now, what does it add up to? A few nasty letters from some crackpot?
Max, that's all that's needed. One crackpot and a gun.
She's not to know, and that's final. She'll have protection. There's nearly $500,000 tied up in this ballet company. I'm not taking any chances with my premier ballerina.
Does Alex know?
About the letters I've been getting? Of course.
Won't he tell her? Aren't they friends?
Well, they danced together in Paris, so I suppose they are friends.
I told Alex not to meet her here. He's too easy to spot in a crowd. A smart reporter might follow him. Here she is.
Ah, Miss Radlova. Welcome to America.
Mr. Bomer, a pleasure to see you once again.
May I present my friend, David March?
I am enchanted. Oh, no, you do not say that, do you? Pleased. I am pleased to meet you. I speak English badly.
Oh, not at all.
David is press agent for our ballet company.
We're going to take you immediately to your hotel. You'll be able to get a good rest. Then tomorrow you will meet the newspaper people. Is this satisfactory?
That is perfect.
Ah, good. Then we'll be getting right along.
Oh, we're forgetting the flowers.
White roses. Oh, my favorites. Oh, thank you.
They're not a gift from us, I'm afraid. We are only messenger boys.
Oh, well, then, do you mind? May I open the card?
Of course.
Oh, I love white... Oh, no. No, not here. Not in America, too.
What is it?
Miss Radlova.
Mr. Bomber. Mr...
Here, sit down.
Oh, they are here, too. They have followed me.
She's fainting.
David, don't let her fall.
This is a warning. Traitor, go back to your own country. We don't want your kind here.
Terrible, is it not?
It's a shock to read such a card. I know. Just remember, you're absolutely safe in this hotel, and Max is taking the matter up with the police right now.
I am strong. I can face danger. But these anonymous letters, they frighten me.
Letters? You've had threats like this before?
Oh, yes, in Paris. They started soon after I asked for asylum from the French government.
Have you any idea who's behind it?
In my country, there are people who do not like artists to leave permanently.
Why did you? Political reasons?
Oh, no. I am not a political person. I wanted only to be free to dance as I choose, not to be told what I must dance and what is forbidden.
I can understand that.
Your luggage has arrived, Miss Radlova. Shall I unpack it?
The small bag only, thank you. And, would you see who that is, please?
Oh, I'll get it. It'll be Max.
Hello, David. The police have everything well in hand. They'll want to talk to you later, Miss Radlova.
The police?
A mere formality. We're placing a guard at your door around the clock. Now, to more pleasant things. How do you like this suite?
It is most luxurious, but so high it is an eagle's nest.
Then, if everything is satisfactory, we will leave you so you may rest. Your maid, Mary, I think her name is, will have the room next to your bedroom. There's a connecting door. If you wish anything, you have only to call her.
Ah, you are most kind.
You know, of course, that we start rehearsal Tuesday for the ballet Lethe.
No, Lethe, Mr. Bomber, I cannot dance Lethe.
And why not?
It's, how do you say, bad luck. Lethe always brings a tragedy. No, I cannot dance that role, not now.
We have advertised it.
Well, you agreed in Paris.
But the terrible things had not happened then.
Oh, excuse me, the bag you want me to open is locked, Miss Radlova.
Oh, of course. I will get the keys. Please excuse me. And you can open this large one as well.
Not dance Lethe? Why, it would ruin me. Oh, I see. I'm in for a series of tantrums. Oh, yes, I can see it coming. I tell you, artists are children.
That's no child. That's a woman. A terrified woman.
Lethe brings tragedy. It's nonsense. It brought the world to her feet.
Lethe is the river of Hades, isn't it?
Yes, so?
The river of death?
No. Oblivion. Forgetfulness. The souls drink of Lethe's stream and straightway forget their former lives.
I have a hunch Radlova isn't going to be allowed to forget. Max?
Yes?
That maid, is she one of the hotel staff?
No. No, I engaged her myself. Why?
There's something about her.
Gentlemen, I have a confession. I don't like this air conditioning. Would you mind to open a window?
Of course, allow me. Beautiful view. All Manhattan at your feet.
The street, so far below. People like swarming insects in a nightmare.
Oh, come, my dear.
One of them will soon come bearing a sting.
Now. They have no wings. You are safe up here on the 38th floor. A princess in her tower.
I forgot to give you this letter, Miss Radlova. It arrived before you did.
Thank you.
Miss Radlova, don't.
Don't what?
Oh, no, don't open it.
Give it to me.
And Miss Mary.
Yes?
Never, under any circumstances, open a letter or package that comes to this suite.
It might contain a...
An explosive?
Yes. I'll get this one out of here.
All right, that will be all. Thank you, Mary.
Yes, sir.
Now, my dear Miss Radlova, where were we?
You were saying how safe is the princess in her tower. But when they decide to kill me, they will find a way.
New York City never sleeps. A steady drone, unlike the sound of any other city in the world, forever rises from her lighted streets. To the newly arrived Vera Radlova, lying tense and restless in the dark hotel bedroom, it is an alien sound, cold, menacing. A fire engine, suddenly screaming through the night, draws her swiftly from her bed to the open window. She leans out and looks down, unaware of the door behind her as it quietly opens.
It's a long way down, Miss Radlova.
Oh, let go of me. What are you doing here?
Miss Radlova,
Get away from me.
I'm not going to harm you.
Let me go. Take your hands off me.
I'm sorry. I heard you moving around. I wanted to be sure you were all right.
Never come up behind me like that. Never touch me.
Oh, you were leaning out so far. I was afraid you were...
Never do that again.
It was foolish, but you were so despondent this evening.
I am all right.
Of course. Good night, Miss Radlova.
Good night. Mary.
Yes?
You are very strong for a woman. You held me quite easily.
Yes, I am. Very strong. Good night. Sleep well.
Oh, sleep. I think I shall never sleep again.
Oh, well, I have some sleeping pills.
Sleeping pills?
Very mild. I could give you one.
No, thank you. I don't... What's that?
No. It's just the telephone. It's strange at this hour. Shall I answer it?
Yes, please do.
Hello? Oh. Well, just a minute. The operator says Mr. Bomer is on the wire. It's an emergency. Will you take the call?
An emergency? Well, of course.
Hello, operator? Yes, you may put the call through. Here you are.
Hello, Mr. Bomer. What are you saying? Who are you? No, I won't listen.
Miss Radlova, what is it? Are you ill? You're so pale.
It was not Mr. Bomer.
Not Mr. Bomer? Who was it?
I don't know. Someone who said they would kill me.
Oh, well, it's just some crank trying to frighten you. Miss Radlova, I will see to it that you don't get any more calls of this kind.
Oh, I pray you, please.
Hello, operator. No more calls are to be put through to this suite, no matter who they say they are. Miss Radlova must not be disturbed. Oh, on second thought, operator, if any more calls come, switch them to my room. Yes, room 3814. Oh, this is Miss Radlova's maid. Now, she's not to be disturbed. She is to be completely cut off. Yes, thank you.
Cut off?
Well, to be sure you get a good night's rest. Now, come on, take this pill.
You are most kind.
Oh, not at all. That's what I'm here for.
This is a sleeping pill.
Yes, very mild.
I never take pills.
Well, neither do I as a rule, but under the circumstances, you really...
You never take pills yourself?
Not often.
How do you happen to have these pills with you? In your dressing gown?
Oh, well, I...
Why do you want to give one to me?
Well, if you can't...
Who are you?
Mr. Bomer said you might be restless. He gave me the pills.
I think you are lying. Get out of my room.
Yes, Miss Radlova.
Get out! And you are going to stay out.
Stop! door! Don't! Miss Radlover! Miss Radlover!
To him who is in fear, everything rustles. Sophocles made that observation nearly 2,500 years ago. It is true that fear breeds suspicion, and suspicion, they say, has 100 eyes. It turns in all directions, sensing danger from every quarter, except the right one. I'll return in a moment with Act Two. Art is, of itself, a struggle for freedom of expression, an effort to pierce the barriers that separate us one from the other and convey the image of a truth, a desire. And it is the nature of the artist to rebel against whatever would limit his work. It is this that has driven the renowned ballerina Radlova to leave her homeland and seek asylum in the West. But perhaps she has not counted the cost of becoming a stranger in a strange land, nor measured the hatred that might follow her flight. Now, as the early morning sun sends its rays into her locked hotel room, she turns to the only source she knows for help.
Hello?
I wish to speak to Alexis Cole, please.
This is Alexis Cole.
Oh, Alexis. I should not call you so early.
Vera, my dear, how are you?
I must see you. I am surrounded by enemies.
What?
You are the only friend I have.
I don't understand. What's going on?
We must not talk on the telephone. Someone may be listening. Alexis, is it possible you could come here to the hotel now?
Of course. If you need me, I'll be right over.
Oh, no, you won't.
Grace, shut up.
Last night, a man telephoned. They are going to kill me.
I'll be right there. Don't be frightened. But don't open your door to anyone you don't know. We'll see that you're all right. Goodbye.
Oh, that rattle of a woman.
Grace, try to be sensible for once. She's been getting menacing phone calls, letters.
Oh, now I've heard everything. She's trying to hog all the publicity. The press she'll get out of this. I can see the headlines now. Dancer's life threatened, guarded night and day.
Don't be a fool.
Well, just look at this morning's paper. Radlover taken ill at airport. A publicity stunt. That woman's strong as an ox.
Anybody can get sick.
Oh, wake up. She's using you.
Don't start that again.
She got you to talk Max into bringing her to this country.
That's not true.
Oh, you were his top attraction, you and Miranda, until she weaseled her way in.
Radlova's the most famous ballerina in the world. Of course Max hired her. Every manager in Europe was bidding for her.
Well, I know what went on in Paris between you two.
Who's feeding you those lies?
I have friends.
Miranda again. That woman hates every other ballerina. She's a jealous, bitter,
Look, I've sat through 3 of your sordid affairs. I'm not sitting still for this one. Let me tell you something. Radlova's a good 10 years younger than you are. You're getting on toward middle age.
Shut up!
When she's taken what she wants out of you, she'll throw you away like a squeezed lemon.
Stop needling me, Grace.
The minute she arrives, she whistles. And you go running.
I'm getting out of here.
And you're not going to that woman.
You won't stop me.
Are you trying to break my arm?
I'm trying to keep from killing you. I might have known. You're drunk.
That's a lie.
You're a mess, an ugly, drunken mess. I'm sick of you.
Alex! I'm warning you. She won't get away with this. She won't get away with it.
Alexis, take me away from this place. I'm afraid to walk by an open window. I'm afraid to answer the telephone. Afraid even to eat. I cannot live like this.
I should think not. Does Max know?
Oh, yes. He called the police. They placed a guard at the door.
Well, that ought to reassure you.
But they don't understand how clever, how ruthless these people can be.
Oh, Alexis, you must help me. Please.
No, nothing bad's going to happen to you. Alex will take care of you.
No. Do not treat me like a child. I do not need comfort. I need help. And there is no one I can trust but you.
You can trust Max.
Can I?
Well, of course. You're terribly important to him. You can certainly move to another hotel if you wish. I'll speak to Max about it, but right now, you say you've had no breakfast?
No, the maid brought coffee and rolls, but I was too frightened to eat.
But silly, a dancer must eat. We start rehearsal Tuesday.
Well, you're right, of course. I will ask Mary to bring the tray in here. Mary, would you please bring the breakfast tray to me?
Right away, Miss Radlover. I was hoping you would decide to eat something. I kept the coffee hot for you. Oh, good morning, sir.
Morning.
Put it down here, please.
Yes.
Would you care for something, Alex?
Just coffee, thank you. Black.
Oh, want me to serve it?
No, thank you. That will be all.
Very well.
I don't trust that woman.
Vera, dear. Max hired her himself. You can be sure she was thoroughly investigated. Come on now, eat something.
My dear Alex. My Alyosha. I feel better now you are here.
A familiar face. That's what you needed.
Yes, I am so alone. I left everything to live in a world of strangers. And now I think perhaps I should not have done it.
Oh, you're young. You'll make friends.
Yes, I'm young. But I will age. Oh, Alexis, I did not want to grow old, thinking how beautifully I could have danced certain roles, if only they would have let me.
It is cruel to grow old. But you are free now. And wait until you see how the American audiences receive you. Once you step into that mysterious gray-blue light.
Blue light?
Our stage set. For Lethe. It's magnificent.
Oh, but we must not dance, Lethe.
What?
No, it is cursed. I was given the role because Reznoskova broke her ankle, and then Vladimir fell from that high ramp in Paris, and he will never dance again.
The Paris set was dangerous.
Lethe is the river of Hades, and it has the curse of hell.
You can't believe that.
Oh. It must be that man, what is his name? Publicity.
David March.
Yes, I'm expecting him. Mr. March.
Good morning. Oh, hello, Alex.
Morning, David.
We're getting great TV coverage. They'll be here soon to set up the lights
No. How can I face so many strangers?
I'll be right beside you.
We kept the press away from you at the airport, Miss Radlover. It would be unwise to disappoint them again.
Oh, of course, I understand. It's just I have had no sleep. Well, excuse me, please. I will go and get ready to receive them.
She looks tired.
She's lost weight since I saw her last. I was shocked.
She's put Max in a sweat. She refuses to dance Lethe.
She told me.
He wants you to use your influence. Get her to do it.
I'll try, but I don't know. Suppose we all meet at his office and show her the set design. She's got the notion the whole communist world is after her. It's foolishness, of course.
Is it?
You don't believe it, do you?
I don't know what to believe. The maid called Max early this morning. Seems there were menacing phone calls. Went on all night, 6 of them.
Well?
6 calls from 6 different people, and one a woman? Hello, Miranda? This is David. Yes. Darling, I was hoping we could have dinner together, but I'd better stay right here on the job. She's going to pieces fast. I doubt if she'll be able to open. No, I'm in the hotel lobby. Now listen, sweetheart. She wants to move out of this hotel. Would you be willing to swap places with her? Yeah. I know your apartment's small, but I think she'd settle for it. Okay, then I'll suggest it to Max. Yes. Darling, of course I do. And Miranda, don't get your hopes up, but I have a hunch our ballet season won't open with Radlova at all. I think it's going to be Cole and Miranda.
What a mess. Those TV crews left behind.
But it is almost worth going through these things for that moment, that exquisite moment, when it's all over.
You handled it wonderfully. They loved you. Wait till you see the coverage tonight.
A little peace and quiet is welcome.
Wait, listen. I thought I heard somebody crying.
I didn't hear anything.
Neither did I.
Like a child crying.
Probably a radio somewhere on this floor.
Well, of course.
Okay, I'll call for you at 4:30, and we'll go to Max's office.
Good. I would like to get out of this place.
I'm off to rehearsal now. See you at the office.
Rehearsal?
Yes, the Curtain Raiser. A short comic ballet of my own. You're sure you're all right now?
Yes. Oh, and thank you, Alexis. Thank you. There. Now listen. What was that? I did hear something. It's coming from Mary's room.
Let's see.
Mary? Mary?
Is the door locked?
Oh, yes. The key is here somewhere. Where is it? There, on the dresser.
This it?
Yes.
Where is she?
On the floor, behind the bed.
Let me see.
Quick, where's the telephone?
Help me get her onto the bed.
There's no time. Operator. Operator.
Get the tapes.
Operator.
What did she say?
Operator, emergency. Get a doctor. Room 3814. Yes. Tell him we think someone's been poisoned.
Open combat is one thing. Men have been known to stand their ground against overwhelming odds, confront the foe, and win. But it is quite another thing to join battle with an unknown assailant, whose hand you never see, whose greatest weapon is the nameless fear he can inspire. We'll learn more about the battle between those striving to protect Vera Radlova and the forces that would destroy her when I return with Act 3. Murder will out, so they say. But will the murderer? Probably not, if we are to believe the latest crime statistics. And of all assassins, the most furtive and hidden is the poisoner. A change has come over Vera Radlova in the past hour. She knows the unseen enemy to be one of her own small circle, and she has lost all faith in those who claim to be her protectors. As she accompanies David March into Max Bohmer's office, she feels a desperate loneliness. The loneliness of the hunted.
Max, there's something...
Good. You're right on time.
Max, the maid you hired, Mary White, we have bad news. She's been poisoned.
Oh, good Lord.
We have come from the hospital.
How did it happen?
We don't know.
She couldn't talk to us.
The only thing, when we found her, she said something about tape.
Oh, I thought she said pain.
Now, Max, I think it's time we stopped fooling around and got a policewoman to stay here with Miss Radlova.
David, Mary White was a detective.
A detective?
Yes, she was there to protect you.
Why did you not tell me?
Well, I did not want to alarm you.
Instead, you frightened Miss Radlova half to death when this female detective came creeping around behind her. Well, this settles it. Miss Radlova, I'm going to tell you everything I know. Max has been getting menacing letters about you for a month. They even threatened to blow up the theater if you were to appear.
No, please, David.
Max has done his best to protect you. Unfortunately, nobody thought of poison.
Well, I did. I could never bring myself to eat in that hotel. I never want to go back there.
Max, I have a suggestion. Why don't we move her to Miranda's place? Do it secretly, and do it now.
Yes, that's a good idea.
Miranda?
One of my star ballerinas. You see, that is her picture, that poster on the wall.
Oh, of course. I have heard of her. Miranda Drew.
Soon to be Mrs. David March.
Congratulations. She is very beautiful. And that other poster there, that is Alexis, is it not?
Yes, as the Green Hornet.
A hornet?
Alex took an old-time radio show and made a rather amusing short ballet of it. He's an old-time radio buff.
Buff?
He has a large collection of old radio programs.
Oh.
On tape, of course. It's a hobby.
Max, is that clock on your desk right?
Yes, 5:45.
Well, if you don't need me, I'll be leaving.
So soon?
I want to arrange with Miranda about the apartment. Goodbye, Miss Radloff.
Goodbye, and thank you.
Huh. I wonder what got into him so suddenly.
I don't understand.
It's nothing. Now, my dear, let us talk about Lethe. Try to understand my position. The advertising is already out. The scenery is under construction.
I cannot think of Lethe without remembering Vladimir.
A terrible tragedy,
I
but...
can never hear Lethe's music without hearing that scream of Vladimir as he fell.
But such a thing could not happen here. That ramp in Paris was dangerous. We do not have a ramp. We have a series of platforms.
No, I cannot.
I am doing everything in my power to ensure your happiness and safety.
I appreciate that. It's just
now,
that
listen, I will be frank with you. You see, I cannot recover my investment unless you appear, as you agreed, in the role of Lethe.
Oh, I did not understand. Very well. I gave you my word. I will keep it. I will dance, Lethe.
Max, quick! A bomb! I just learned about it. It'll go off any minute.
Miss Radlova, this way, the elevator.
No, not the elevator. The explosion might wreck it.
Right. Go to the emergency stairs. Alex, you must walk. Vera, are you all right?
Yes.
My office is a shambles.
Don't go in there. It might be dangerous.
Oh, how fortunate that no one was hurt.
Well, we can thank Alex. But, Alex, how did you know about the bomb?
A letter. I'd been carrying it around with me all day, unopened. I left in a hurry this morning, picked up the mail on my way out and stuck it in my pocket. Forgot all about it until I opened it in the cab on my way here.
First poison, now a bomb.
My dear, I make you a solemn promise. From now on, you will have a bodyguard. Both the theater and your apartment will be searched every day. There will be no question of your absolute security. I, Max Bohmer, guarantee it.
Miss White? Mary?
Oh, yes, Mr.
I'm David March. I work for Max Bohmer.
Oh, yes, I remember you. You brought me here.
Do you know how you were poisoned?
Oh, coffee, only thing I had. When I removed Miss Radlova's tray, I poured myself a cup.
When we found you, you said something about tape.
Tape?
I thought you said tape.
Oh, yes, the telephone. I put a bug on it.
Bug?
I recorded those threatening telephone calls. 4 of them.
You recorded them?
Yes, because they sounded phony somehow.
You have the tapes?
Yes, in my room at the hotel. You see, they didn't sound like real people.
I don't understand.
Well, those voices, they never answered anything I said. Like they didn't hear me. And they never called Vera Radlova by name. They said things like, you're going to die. You can't escape. Stuff like that. And one of them said, if you don't do as you're told, you are doomed. Doomed, that's kind of a phony word. You see what I mean?
Yes, I do see. Well, I don't want to tire you. The doctor says you're going to be fine.
Oh.
It was a very small amount of poison.
Yes, I know. And that's kind of funny, too, when you think about it.
Hello, Max.
Yes, David?
I'm calling you from the theater. The street is full of people, enormous crowd, hoping to get a glimpse of Radlova. This is going to be the greatest opening night in our history.
Are there enough police?
Police? They're all over the place. 2 patrol cars, Mounties, the works.
They went over the theater today with a fine-tooth comb. I put detectives at every entrance, too.
It's a press agent's dream. Radlova hasn't arrived yet, but I'll bet there's a stampede when she does.
And I won't be happy till the performance is over and she's safely back home. I'll be alone in my box. Join me, the one closest to the stage on the right. I guess we've done everything we could do.
It's in the laps of the gods now.
Hello?
Miss Radlova,
Yes, who is this?
a friend. Stay away from the theater tonight.
What?
Don't go to the theater. You will die if you do.
How did you get this telephone number? Who are you?
Never mind my name. Just listen to what I say.
You cannot frighten me.
I'm not trying to frighten you. I'm trying to save your life. You must not dance Lethe. It will mean your death if you do.
No, I know I will not listen.
Miss Radlova.
Who is it?
Alex, are you ready?
Oh, Alex. Come in.
The limousine is wait. Vera, what on earth is
Another
that?
phone call?
What? That's impossible.
Oh, why should it be impossible?
Well, nobody knows you're here. And Miranda's phone is unlisted. How could they possibly find you?
Oh, you forget they have had 50 years' experience in such things.
Vera, my dear, you're trembling. I'm not sure you should try to dance.
She said I will die tonight.
Look, we'll tell Max you're ill.
No, I will not give in.
Your life is more important than any performance. Vera, please, let me call Max.
No.
Please, Vera.
No, I defy them. Come. We will go to the theater, you and I, and we will dance Lethe together.
David, where have you been?
I watched the opening ballet from the back of the theater.
A disaster. I have never seen Alex dance so badly.
I guess the threats and the bombing got to him.
Yes, and his wife has been riding him again. Sit down.
I saw Grace outside at the stage door. She said Alex had forgotten something and she was bringing it back to him.
Ah, that explains it. I try to think of everything, but I cannot protect my artists from their own families.
Cheer up. It's Radlova's night. She's what the public came to see.
Ah, yes. And they will not be disappointed. You know, David, at rehearsal, she was magnificent. Now, what you'll see as the curtain rises, Radlova is poised on the highest platform, over on stage left. Alex comes on, leading the lost souls of Hades, but you'll see. Look, the curtain is going up.
Max, that set, stunning.
There she is. Magnificent. Unbelievably beautiful.
I've never seen anything so breathtaking.
Oh, Radlova is not just a dancer. She is a miracle.
Max.
Shh. This is where Alex takes her in his arms.
In the wings. It's Grace Cole. You can see her from here.
What is she doing there?
The woman's crazy. I better go backstage.
Why doesn't one of the stage crew... Oh, no. Oh, the drunken fool.
She's walking on the stage.
This is a nightmare.
What's wrong with Alex?
He's broken out of the dance. He dropped Radlova. She's falling from the platform.
She's badly injured, Max. But she's asking for you. Come on in.
Yes, thank you.
Max, is that you?
Yes, Grace.
Tell me.
Don't try to move.
Oh, is Radlova all right?
A few bruises, Grace, that's all. You saved her life.
I tried to catch her.
You succeeded in breaking Radlova's fall when Alex dropped her.
It's all my fault. Where is Alex?
They've taken him away.
I was jealous. I goaded him into it. I'm the one who should be punished, not Alex.
You wrote the letters?
No, he did that. And the poison and the bomb. I didn't know anything about it until this afternoon.
But, Grace, why did he warn us about the bomb?
He didn't want to hurt you, Max. He wanted to frighten you, make you send her back.
He must be insane.
I kept taunting him. He was getting old, that Radlova would replace him as star of the Boma Ballet. I thought he was in love with her, and I wanted to make him hate her, but I didn't want him to kill her.
The telephone calls, the different voices.
Oh, they were actors on tape. He took them off old radio programs he had.
No wonder they never answered Mary's questions. Those voices had been recorded 30 years ago.
May I come in?
Oh, Miss Radlova.
Now, don't try to move, Grace. Lie still.
Oh, Mrs. Cole. What can I say? I am deeply grateful to you. But how did you know what Alex was going to do?
Well, he got into a terrible rage today. He shouted at me, "Shut up, or I'll kill you, too." After he left, I thought, kill me, too? Then I knew what it was he meant to do.
He must be crazy.
Oh, I should never have taunted him with growing old. It's hard for stars when they start slipping and younger people come along. It means the end of the only thing they ever really loved. And a dancer's life is such a short one. Alex used to say, our names are written in water.
It is true. Written in the waters of Lethe.
So, not all the efforts of Max Boehmer could protect Vera Radlova. In the end, her safety hung on the slim thread of another woman's conscience. Thanks to Grace Cole, she remained the pride of the Boehmer Ballet for many years. Then one evening, in a box, watching a new production of Giselle, a lovely young American ballerina, precise, controlled, exquisite, pirouetted onto the scene. A shiver ran through the great Radlova. She felt the icy waters of Lethe lapping at her feet. I'll be back shortly. Perhaps you are wondering what force would move an artist like Vera Radlova, who had every material advantage, to leave her native country and seek freedom in a foreign land. Many dancers have done so. Markova, Nureyev, Baryshnikov. Why? The cellist, Rostropovich, put it clearly. There is so much more I could have done for my country, he said, if they had only given me musical freedom without regulation. Many of these gifted people have found refuge among us, and in so doing, have enriched us. Our cast included Marion Seldes, Norman Rose, Bryna Rayburn, George Petrie, and Richard Lynch. The entire production was under the direction of Hyman Brown. This is E.G. Marshall inviting you to return to our Mystery Theater for another adventure in the macabre. Until next time, pleasant dreams. I'm E.G. Marshall. Outside the Straits of Gibraltar, to the northwest of Cadiz, lie some of Spain's most beautiful beaches, protected by island sandbars. And to the south of Cadiz, the towering mountains begin to rise, on one of which, Monte Alegre, is the hacienda which holds the heart of this story. Approaching it by car at this moment are Chad Reynolds and Elizabeth Monroe.
But you haven't told me about the Senora Escobar.
La Doña? To give her a full title? Oh, no. She's not to be mentioned.
Why not?
Because she is dead. You remember that little loggia I showed you cut into the mountain?
The wedding present.
Uh-huh. It, turned out to be her tombstone also.
Our mystery drama, The Devil's Leap, was written especially for the Mystery Theater by Ian Martin and stars Mercedes McCambridge. All men love beauty in a woman. America has worshipped a long line of beauty queens, sex symbols, love goddesses. And today, as of this moment, one of the, perhaps the best loved, is Elizabeth Monroe. Sitting with her agent Mark Burns, a longtime friend, at a table at Madrid's brightest, newest, and most expensive nightclub, La Ronda.
What's the matter, Liz?
What?
You're not eating.
Oh, no, Oh, stop worrying about me. I'm washed out.
You shouldn't have let me book you into this place.
Oh, don't be silly. I was here for retakes on the picture, and I had this... Well, I wanted to sing again, Mark. I mean, in front of people.
Listen, you could go home, take the Hollywood Bowl, and fill it and get your heart's desire. Little wine?
All right. No, I didn't mean that. I meant... Oh.
Oh, hey, you spilled it. I'm sorry.
No. I'm the one that's sorry.
Well, why did you start so and turn away like that?
I just didn't want that boy crossing the dance floor to see me.
You mean Joe College or whatever he is?
I mean Don Pedro Escobar de Villarmo.
Oh, okay. So outside of his name, what's his particular problem?
It's just that he hates me.
He's male and he hates you?
Enough to kill me. And with reason. When I think of what I once had to do to that boy, Mark, I can't stay here. Come on. I'll have to go back to my dressing room.
Okay, Liz, they'll bring the dinner back here. Why the sudden flight?
I told you, Mark. It's that boy.
Are you really afraid of him? Maybe I better...
No, not physically. It isn't like that. If he's going to be in the audience tonight, I don't want to sing.
Well, that's not in the contract, Liz. 2 shows a night, dinner and supper at a queen's stipend. Not enough for you, but it's what you insisted on signing. You should be taking a rest between pictures. Who needs this?
I told you. I had an unstoppable yen to go back to my beginnings, to be with people. Something that lives and breathes and reacts so that you can feel it. It began a long time before you found me. I couldn't get anywhere at home, but here in Europe they liked me as a singer. And it was here, in Spain, in Cadiz, that I had my first really big success. What was I then? Well, not all that young, really. I was 27, I guess. You've ever been in Cadiz, Mark, in the height of summer? The water is a dancing fire, sparkling 1,000 colors under that burnished sun. The skies are high and blue and cloudless, and the faces of the people shine with love and laughter. One night at dusk, one of my most insistent suitors
a party boy from the American jet set with too much money and too little else, was driving me to a weekend party at the Hacienda Monte Alegre, which is the home of Don Emilio Escobar de Villarmo. Oh, Chad, for heaven's sake, take it easy on the curves.
Have no fear, lady. I wouldn't risk a hair on that blonde and lovely head.
Well, I'm just a hard-working nightclub singer who's looking for a restful weekend.
I don't promise you rest at Monte Alegre. It's apt to be more fiesta. I hope.
Well, it'll be a change of scene anyway. Are we getting near it?
Yep, very soon now, around this next bend. Hey, look up there at the mountain as we go across the bridge over the gorge. You see that little loggia up there like an eagle's nest?
Yes. Oh, it looks like it's cut right out of the mountain.
It was, by Don Emilio. A wedding present for his wife. Oh, there's the most magnificent view from there. Cadiz to the north, Gibraltar to the south, and the whole Atlantic beyond the sandbars, stretching into infinity.
Ah, what a lovely wedding present.
Yeah, only backfired. Turned out to be a pretty deadly one.
What do you mean?
Oh, let's drop it, Liz.
What do I call my host?
Well, if you want to be very formal, El Señor Escobar. More intimately, or informally, Don Emilio.
Well, which do you suggest?
It's up to you. You're going to find him unbending, remote, and very much in the tradition of the Spanish Grande.
And the rest of his household?
One son. His only son, Don Pedro. His nickname is Perico. He just came back from a year as an exchange student at Princeton. That's how I met the family, through my kid brother knowing Perico. He's a strange guy. He's shy and intelligent, but well, just let's leave it. He's strange.
How old is he?
About 17, I guess. He's kind of young in a lot of ways for his age.
17? I'm surprised. He's a very young son for Don Emilio because he's not that young.
Oh, well, he seems older than he is. He's had quite a bit of sadness in his life. But come on, Liz, I don't want to depress you.
You haven't told me about Senora Escobar.
Ah, La Doña. Well, she's not to be mentioned.
Oh, why not?
Because she's dead.
Oh, I'm sorry. Was it recently?
No, 5 years or so ago. Look, you remember that little loggia I told you about?
The wedding present?
Well, yeah. It turned out to be her tombstone also.
What?
The road down to it is closed up. No one goes there anymore. The natives think it's haunted. They call it El Salto de Diablo.
That means the Devil's Leap.
That's right. One night 5 or 6 years ago, part of the balustrade gave way, and Don Emilio's wife fell 1,000 feet down the mountain from there to her death.
Well, you're certainly making this weekend sound less and less attractive.
Well, to compensate, I guess, Don Emilio has surrounded himself ever since his wife's death with color and gaiety and young people. That's why he asked me to bring you. You'll see.
Oh, look. Oh, how gorgeous that is. I don't know how to describe it.
The famous carnations of Monte Alegre.
Oh.
Don Emilio's hobby. I suppose there isn't a color or variety he doesn't grow. They were her favorite flower. They say that when she was found, she had a blood red one, clasped in one hand.
And that was how I first came to the Hacienda Monte Alegre, the happy mountain. And my host, Don Emilio, I found to be gracious and formal, less cold than Chad had led me to believe. And while he stood aloof from the merriment, it was not he who brought the chill with the coming of dusk, as if the ghosts of long-gone days still lurked in the shadowed halls. No, the most tragic ghost of all was the pale, intense young man with the great liquid brown eyes who hovered on the edge of the gaiety as though haunted and unbearably sad. Hello, Don Pedro.
Senorita,
We haven't had much of a chance to talk since we met.
I am not a very good talker. I saw you talking to my father.
Yes, naturally, he's my host.
Yes, but...
But what, Don Pedro?
Please, it is formal. You will call me Perico, perhaps? Please, Senorita Monroe.
All right, it's a very nice name. And I am Elizabeth.
Elisabetta.
My friends call me Liz.
I want to be your friend. Would you want to promenade in the garden before the light goes?
Oh, I'd love it, thank you. So much smoke in here and noise, and those are two things I want to get away from.
Come with me, Senor. I mean, Liz. I must talk with you.
Even in this fading light, they are still so beautiful.
Los claveles.
I beg your pardon?
Carnations. They were my mother's favorite flower. Would you like to see where she died, Senorita Liz?
Why,
I want to show you. Because I think you should leave here tonight, now. If I asked you to, would you?
Why, Perico, I can't. I'm a guest.
You will come with me, so you will understand why you must live here.
I went with him, almost mesmerized. I don't know why. I should have thought of danger with this strange, intense, tightly wound boy. It's like the mainspring of a watch ready to snap, like an explosion waiting to occur. But there was something so appealing about him. So I followed him. Beyond the carnations to a gap between the rocks, now boarded up by a heavy oaken door. But he veered to the left of it. And then after a moment, he moved aside a heavy rock that swung on a pivot. And we went through and down some steps in front of us until we emerged onto a flat stage that hung almost suspended in space, with a summer house built against the mountain and then a balustrade guarding the drop below. And with a start in the twilight, I realized that I was on the Devil's Leap, the spot Chad had shown me from the road below. Why did you bring me here, Perico?
Because I had to warn you. There is death here, Liz. My father desires you. I could see it in his eyes.
Don Emilio? Oh, really?
I do not joke. I know my father. He kills everything he loves. And I do not want you to die as my mother died. Come here to the balustrade, and I will show you.
In the half-glow of twilight, there is something strange and terrifying about this tortured young man. What wild fancy has opened up his shyness and made him pick on Liz to bring to this deadly spot? I'll be back shortly with Act 2. Instinctively, Liz clings to the solid safety of the loggia, backed by the mountain. Invitingly outlined by the last reflected glare of the sun, which has just set, Perico stands by the low balustrade, a few scant inches from a plunge of over 1,000 feet.
You are in danger here.
From your father? Oh, I can't believe that.
Can you believe that 5 years ago, by the time I was 12, my mother lay down there, 1,200 feet down, crushed and broken on the rocks?
Yes, I've heard that she, had an accident, that the balustrade gave way.
It was no accident. My father threw her over because he had tired of her. The balustrade was broken later to make it seem like an accident.
Perico. Oh, how can you think such things about your father? You, of all people, should be able to see how your mother's death very nearly destroyed him.
Not her death. His guilt.
Well, how can I argue with you? But I am sorry for you.
Sorry for me? Why?
To live with such hate locked up inside you. Oh, look, Perico. Look down at those magnificent beaches. They're the best in all of Spain. And there are fiestas, festivals, and bullfights. And even this week, a carnival.
Oh, yes, the carnival.
Yes, and this year bigger than ever. With real sideshows and a carousel and lots of games. And a Ferris wheel.
Yes, a Ferris wheel. I've never been up in one.
Oh.
Could we go together? Caramba, how I would like that. Will you go with me, senorita?
Liz.
Yes, Liz. Would you?
Oh, we could have lots of excitement and fun, huh, Perico?
Magnifico. Will you let me take you with me?
I think that would be just magnifico.
And exactly what is everybody singing Magnifico about?
Don Emilio.
Perico, you know who I am?
Si, senor.
Then do me the courtesy of addressing me correctly.
Oh, yes, me. Padre.
What are you doing here? You know this place is forbidden.
How did you know I was here?
It's beside the point. You have not answered my question.
Why do you have to spoil everything? Always.
You forget yourself in front of a guest. Leave us.
It's all right, Liz. You'll be safe. I know you're here.
Perico, what do you... I must apologize for my son. I hope you will forgive him, Senorita Monroe.
There's nothing to forgive. I found him charming until...
Until I appeared, eh? Es por nada. It was not difficult to know that you were missing, and Perico is always on my mind. I had a sudden uneasiness. When I saw the rock was out of place, I thought I might find you here.
Well, I should be the one who apologizes, really, but Perico was so anxious to bring me here that I didn't want to deny him.
I don't know why Perico brought you here, or what he has been telling you.
Well, he's been telling me that he has never been to a carnival, and that he would like to escort me to the one in Cadiz.
Senorita, I would not want to impose on my guests.
I've already accepted. Subject, of course, to your approval.
What can I say? I am only sorry that I am not the one to be your escort. The wind is rising. Yes, not a good place to be. You'll forgive me as a bad host, but I cannot stand this place, senorita. El Salto de Diablo, well named.
Oh.
Senorita, what is it?
Well, that lovely red carnation. You've crushed it in your hand.
Oh? I'm sorry. It was meant for you. We will find you another on the way back.
I lay awake for a long time that night. I wondered about that long ago accident, or suicide, or... Yes, I wondered, too, if some guilty secret had laid its pall over this uneasy house. But washing all that out of my mind was a wave of pity for two lonely people, a proud, unbending older man, and a shy, hurt boy, whose world had been shattered before he'd even had time to build it. Both of them were haunted by a tragedy that should have brought them closer together, but which instead had driven them apart.
is a man who is eating fire. How can it not hurt?
It doesn't seem to.
But the torch is burning the paper. See? Ayya! Look here! A donna colossal. A woman enormously fat. Come, please, come.
It was hard to recognize this excited, well, boy. But that's what he was like. To imagine him as he was now, full of bubbling good spirits, as being the same person as the pale, retiring, tortured Perico of Monte Alegre. And as I followed him from booth to booth at the carnival, I found that I was feeling as young and as full of life and laughter as he.
Now come, we must ride the Ferris wheel.
We entered our little cage at the bottom of the huge wheel, and seconds later we were whirling upwards. And suddenly Perico's hand was grasping mine, his eyes darting about the carnival below, all eager and pleased. And then just as suddenly, as we stopped at the crest, his grip was agonizingly strong. What is it, Perico?
I am afraid.
Why, there's nothing to be afraid of.
It is like El Salto del Diablo. So high above.
Oh, no, forget about that.
You don't understand. It is when I am on heights, I have this. I want to throw myself over or push.
No, you're not going to fall. Not while I'm with you.
Oh, if only you could always be with me, Liz. But then nobody is. Nobody. I'm sorry.
You're sorry for what?
And yet...
There you are, you see? Now there's nothing to worry about. Here we go, down again. Everything is all right. But everything was not all right. A shadow had passed across the bright day. And something twisted in this boy sprang back like a spring released to its original form. And that challenged me. I promised myself that before I left Cadiz, I would try to banish that shadow. In the next 2 weeks, I saw a lot of Perico. We swam together from the golden beaches. We laughed and danced at fiestas. We sat entranced at the bullring. I stayed too at Monte Alegre a great deal, playing chess in the evening with Don Emilio, or dining at the great carved oak table while he talked of poetry, or the theater, or the past glories of Spain. But my time with father and son was mostly divided. I could not bring them together. And at the last, at the end of my singing engagement, I had to leave Monte Alegre, suddenly, without warning, and forever. We had gone, Perico and I, that last day on a picnic far from the hacienda. It was a drowsy, lazy summer's day. And after the picnic lunch, we lay back, dozing in the shade of an orange grove.
Que dia maravilloso. I could die this moment.
Thank you for the compliment.
Oh, I mean, because I am so happy.
I am too. What a pity it has to end.
To end?
Oh, yes, Perico. I can't be on vacation forever. I've got to leave and get back to work.
You cannot leave me. What should I do?
Well, you go to college, find new friends.
I do not want new friends.
Well, for your father's sake.
Don't mention his name. I hate my father.
Oh, I don't think that's true.
He killed my mother.
No, I don't think that's true either.
You talked to my father. Have you asked him?
No. It's as hard to talk to him sometimes as it is to you.
To me?
Yes, to you. Even though you say we are friends.
Friends? You are not my friend, you are...
I am what?
Oh, tú eres mi vida. I adore you with all my heart. Te amo. Te amo.
No,
te amo.
No. no, not me, Perico. Oh, no. Oh, what a fool I've been. I should have known.
Why?
Because I am so much older. No, when I've been with you, I've been thinking of you as a...
Don't say it. It is my fault. Now it's all ruined. I never meant to tell you. It's hopeless.
Perico.
Completely hopeless.
Perico, come here.
Don't touch me.
Of course I'll touch you. Come here now. There. Now, here in my arms. Listen to me. There's nothing so terrible about love, Perico.
Would you wait for me?
That's up to you. You have so many things to finish first. There's college. And where you want to go with your life. You have a world to conquer.
If I could, I would lay it at your feet.
I think that you could. But first, conquer it. And yourself.
Then it is not hopeless.
Nothing is ever hopeless, Perico. Nothing in this whole wide world. Why did you bring me down here, Don Emilio?
I don't quite know. Except it is a place where we can be completely alone. And this is your last night in Andalusia.
At least it's before twilight. And the view is indescribably lovely.
As you are. I can tell you one reason I brought you here. I have a story to tell you before I ask you to marry me.
To marry you? But I
know. It is strange. I never thought love could come to me again. But it has.
Well, if for no other reason, for Perico's sake, I can't marry you. He's in love with me, too.
Love? A boy? A child?
Oh, no. A young man. Your child has grown up very fast, Don Emilio.
Why must something always stand between me and the one I love? This wretched place, the home of the devil himself. Even the moon rises in blood upon it. Well, then, once again, let it rise and sink on it.
With the same sudden violence as he had earlier crushed a blood-red carnation in his hand, Don Emilio moves across the terrace towards Elizabeth Monroe, and she, in sudden and unanticipated terror, braces her back against the balustrade that is the only protection between her and the sheer drop below. I shall return shortly with Act 3. As Don Emilio moves fixedly toward where she stands at the balustrade of the terrace, 1,000 feet above the jagged rocks below, Liz's terror is only momentary, because almost simultaneously she sees that the Don's eyes are not fixed on her, but on the void beyond her, and instinctively she flings herself back against him, dragging him away from the awesome drop.
No, Don Emilio, no. No, that's not the answer. That's never the answer.
Let me go.
And repeat your wife's mistake.
My wife's mistake?
Yes.
What do you know about my wife?
Nothing. Only it's obvious that between you and Perico, who should know best, neither one of you thinks that her death was an accident.
How could you know that?
I don't know that. It's only my guess. Perico thinks you pushed her to her death, and I think that you believe that Perico was the one who caused it.
Would you like to know the truth?
If it will help you and Perico.
It would be a relief to tell it to someone. And perhaps just once to be believed. She was very beautiful, Dolores. Almost as lovely as you. I loved her. How can one measure? I would have gladly died for her. And even though I was older, I thought she loved me. Then came a summer like this, 5 years ago when Perico was 12. We had gone that day to a corrida, and the matador was insolent, slim, young, careless. But Dios, he was magnificent in the ring.
And your wife, Dolores, fell in love with him.
All that summer, he was to fight in Andalusia, Cadiz, Granada, Sevilla. Sometimes she followed him. And when she didn't, they met by night. Here, in this loggia, in the shadow of my own roof.
And all this time you stood by and said nothing.
She would not hear me. I kept thinking it would end. She would see this empty, strutting pigeon for what he was and come back to me. Till at last, I knew I must end it.
You? You don't mean that Perico is right?
No. I bought this strutting peacock of a matador off, as I should have in the beginning. He walked out without a backward look.
And your wife?
One night, Dolores stole from the house down here to the Devil's Platform. I thought perhaps I don't know what was in my mind. I stumbled down here blindly, half expecting to find them together again. And on the way, I even have memory of looking back and seeing Perico running in the shadows somewhere. But when I got here, I don't know what I might have done if I had found them. Instead, I found...
Don Emilio, you'd better finish it now that you started.
Cleanse my soul. I found myself alone under a blood-red moon till I looked over the parapet, and there, far below, she lay broken and bloodied as the moon and the carnation we found in her hand.
An accident. I mean, the balustrade was broken, wasn't it?
That had happened in the rains a day or so before.
So it was what I finally guessed. A suicide.
I might have learned to live with that. But not...
Not what? Oh, you can't think that Perico could possibly have...
We both loved her so. Anything is possible. The curse of our heritage is too much pride.
Too much pride? You think that Perico might somehow have found out about his mother, and that he...
I cannot allow myself to think such a thing. And to the best of my knowledge, he has never known, and does not to this day. Well, now, what is there left to be said? I had hoped, watching you and Perico together, and from all the times we have been together, that somehow what has been lost could be found again. I had dared to hope that you would marry me.
To bring you and Perico together?
I am not that totally unselfish or incapable of love. No. First, for yourself. Then the other. But for you to marry Perico...
Marry him? No. I'm much too old for your son. As much as I love him.
You have all his trust and confidence. And his heart.
I know, I blame myself for that.
Senorita, forget the Escobar family. There is nothing you can do for us.
Well, maybe I can. If I can face being cruel enough.
Okay?
First love is full of pain. And it is sometimes better to be cruel in order to be kind. I think perhaps what this situation needs is a new villain. Yes, that's the best thing I can do.
What are you going to do, senorita?
I'm going to help you try to find your son. Yes, who is it?
Perico.
Oh, Perico. All right, come on in.
Buenos dias, Liz. Isn't it a beautiful day? Everybody seems to be smiling. What are you doing?
Well, as you can see, I am packing.
To leave?
Yes, to leave.
But yesterday you were not planning to leave. Why now?
Oh, don't you know about women, Perico? They're just like the weather. They're subject to change without notice.
There is a man. That Chad. Or someone. You are in love with another man.
Oh, don't be silly, Perico.
Don't treat me like a child.
Well, then don't act like one.
But yesterday you said... I thought you were going to wait. I thought you loved me.
Yesterday was another day. That was sweet and amusing, and it suited my fancy. But today, I am going away. Now, will you please lift that bag off the bed for me?
Yes, of course. But I cannot understand you.
Well, then don't try. And I'm not going to apologize. Yes, I led you on. Only to find that you are not ready for love. Just as I did with your father.
My father?
Oh, yes. Did you know he asked me to marry him?
He... what?
Well, why do you act like that, Perico? Your father's lonely, too.
Well, that is his fault. He got what he wanted.
Are you so sure? Have you ever talked about it, you two?
No, and I never will. Besides, he has nothing to do with this. What matters is you and me.
Oh, there never was a you and me, Perico, or me and your father. I'm sorry. It was a long, hot summer. It amused me to play with both of you, but now that game is over.
I will kill myself.
Oh, I hope not. Why don't you talk to your father about it first? You might learn something.
All right, I will. At least he is a man you can trust. But I say one thing before I leave, Senorita Monroe. Yesterday, I say I love you with all my heart. I take back those words. Today, with all my heart and forever, I hate you.
And I don't blame you, Perico. Right at this moment, I'm not very fond of myself. And that's the end of the story, Mark. It was the last time I saw Perico until he walked across the dance floor tonight. And that's why I fled to my dressing room with you, because I was so afraid to face him.
But the story isn't finished. What happened? Did your gamble work?
I don't even know. I haven't heard from either one of them since I left Cadiz. Oh, Lord, look at the time. I've got to get made up and ready. Would you get that for me, Mark?
Oh, sure. Yeah. Sure. She'll be ready. What? Yeah, send him in.
What is it? Is it my cue?
No, relax. You got a few minutes.
Okay.
Excuse me.
Oh, thanks, Arturo. I'll handle him.
What is it?
Like about the biggest bunch of carnations I ever saw. With a note.
A note? Well, I haven't time right now. What does the note say?
I think you better read the note yourself.
Oh, dear, where's my fan? And my gloves, too.
No, you got time. They'll wait for you. Read the note.
Okay, give it to me. Let me see. Oh, dear Liz, the carnations are from my father, who has told me the whole story about how you left Monte Alegre. When I read that you were to sing at La Ronda in Madrid, I had to come to hear you. I wanted to thank you for giving me back my life and my father's. Would it be too much to hope that you might join all of us at our table afterwards? Con todo mi corazón, Perico. All of us.
There's a postscript there.
Oh, yeah. For many reasons. Mainly that I want you to meet my fiancé. Oh, Mark, I'm so glad. It worked for them.
That's your intro, baby. Better get going.
All right. Except...
What?
Oh, Mark, I'm so tired of this. The pressure and always being on. I want to be me just the way I was that summer.
Okay, Liz. We can arrange that, too. If you want to.
Oh, if I want to.
It's always been an open contract between us.
All right, then. I'm closing it right now. And we can announce our engagement when we join the Escobars.
Oh, I don't want to crowd you.
How can you get any closer? I just woke up to what I should have known all along. Yo te adoro, dear Mark. Con todo mi corazón.
The reunion with Perico and Don Emilio and the new young bride-to-be after the show was a warm and wonderful one. And Don Emilio, older and frailer now, was exalted beyond belief by the coming marriage of his son and, in a sense, his daughter. I'll be back shortly. There are some cynics who might phrase marriage as el salto de diablo, the devil's leap. I cannot answer for Perico and his bride because I lost track of them. But as for Liz and Mark, the leap was upwards, never down. Our cast included Mercedes McCambridge, Robert Dryden, Ian Martin, and Christopher Tabori. The entire production was under the direction of Hyman Brown. This is E.G. Marshall inviting you to return to our Mystery Theater for another adventure in the macabre. Until next time, pleasant dreams.